is everybody this morning? We are back for yet another episode of the Strixhaven shenanigans, the utter chaos that is this group of, I don't know if I could still call you students. You're in between school years, but you know, sure, you're still students. That are basically trapped on this island. They are on an island called the Isle of Tyrants, which is a tropical volcanic island out in the middle of nowhere, and they have encountered a castaway, somebody that's been surviving for 15 years or so on this island alone. But you know, she took it to heart that, you know, parents always said we want you to go out and make new friends, so she literally went out and made new friends. And they encountered her. They had a nice long chat with her and her crew. Moving on from there, they encountered a friendly beholder who entreated them to help him with his dilemma, which they were in the process of doing. If you want to find out more about those, the VODs are up on my YouTube channel, so you can go and check those out. But in the process of helping him out, who shall be known as Bob, the Beholder, they encountered the entrance to something. And when they went into this cave, they found that it wasn't just a natural structure, that there was some actual construction inside. There was the remnants or ruins of buildings that looks like they had at some point been buried by lava. So we had some kind of like Pompeii action going on inside this lava flow cave with some ruins in as well. So now that we have the entirety of my crew back, I don't have to fail roll for them. And yeah, in the very last scene, they fought what might have been one of the nightmares for Bob, which in this case turned into the form of a beholder zombie. And that didn't go so well for Edie, who was basically covered in viscera and rotten goo. But it was really spectacularly handled by Virla and Alithia by literally bisecting the thing in a single shot. So she ended up taking it out. It was pretty good. And they did find some gems underneath after they sifted through the rot of this leftover beholder. And that's where we are going to pick it up. So let's go to our other screen. All right, you can see it. You can see it. So let me turn on some Sirenscape ambient sound. Let me know if this is too loud or not loud enough for you folks at home. And remember, you guys at home can turn it down as necessary, because you are in the bowels of a volcano. Well, I don't know, Enriel. The last thing that they fought didn't really have a butt, so it was a ball of eyes. Is that, how's that sound? Is that too loud for you guys? Too soft? Out there in audience land? Yeah. What's the crack, Mara? All right, I'm gonna move on as though it is good then.
Yeah, no one's complaining.
Yeah.
So, the lava is like these tubes. It's like it's the constant heat. It's kind of oppressive. There is the ever-present smell of sulfur and and other acrid gases that are bubbling up from the liquefied stone. And you're in literally a lava flow, a tube that, you know, was probably at some point in time filled with liquid hot magma. And yeah, I can't not at least say that once.
I don't know why every time it's hilarious to me. You just say it so well.
It is liquid hot magma. But you can see that there is the direction that you had come. There is they're pseudo stairs. It's literally like just kind of where a lava flow ended, and it kind of made this like natural staircase. But they are ascending, so the tube is going up. So I'm going to turn this over now to my wonderful cast.
Charlie's gonna walk over to Alicia, tap her on the shoulder, and just be like, I think I might want to retract my offer to spar you after that display of awesomeness there. Don't know if I can manage that, so maybe sparring's off the cards.
All right, I honestly don't really know how I did that, but I wouldn't beat you that hard.
Okay, only if you promise.
I promise.
I don't want to suffer the same fate that thing did.
No. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't kill you.
At least on purpose.
I wouldn't kill you. Don't worry.
I love that. I won't kill you.
It's...
So, you do, I mean, you remember the direction. I know, Riley and Caitlin, you weren't here last time, so, basically to the east, to the right, is the direction that you were going. You came from the left side.
Right. Yep. Do you want to carry on doing like the same tactic as before? Send Vulpini and Edie out front. We can scout a little bit and port back, or
That seemed to work the best before. Let's see.
you can only do that so many times, alright?
Yes, I'm trying to see. Can I do it again? I can actually. All right. If that's what we are going to do, then, and my joints and shit will just start like snapping and breaking, and the form just disintegrates, and she's a big spider.
Oh God.
Oh,
It doesn't
not
get
spider
less
again, not
gross.
spider again.
Yeah, I apologize. It does not get less gross. This is the only thing that climbs up on the ceiling, y'all.
Oh, please. You're a wolf spider, right? Is that what you said last time?
Yeah, giant wolf spider. Yeah, disgusting. Absolutely gross, but yes.
We're loving the Edie cat ears as well, Hannah.
Thanks. I'm so happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
So are we moving forward up the stairs?
Hold on. I am just
oh.
putting that out there.
Scooter.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Spooter.
Big.
So you should be able to control that, Edie.
Yes. Doo-doo.
It's the Edie scooter.
Matt, I casted a torch for Oz for a 20-foot radius, if you don't mind helping me out.
You cast what?
A torch. I'm holding a torch.
Okay. Let me add some light to you.
Thank you. When I first joined, like, roll 20, I was like, I can't see anything. And I was like, is it not loading? So I refreshed it. No, I just can't see anything because I'm a human.
Yeah, that'll do you. Every time.
Is it 20 and 20? Is it 20 and then additional 20 low?
Yeah. Yep.
How's that?
Much better, thank you.
Okay.
Right. Oz, do you mind like walking me through? Because I won't be able to see while I do this.
Of course.
Okay.
So
If Matt can drag Charlotte as we go.
are we going up the stairs over here?
Yes, this week.
Wait, you want me to drag Charlotte to what?
Well, I'll be moving Vulpini up ahead, so while the rest of the group keeps up.
Take Edie
Oh,
as
okay.
well. Come on, bitch.
I see what you want. You want me to motivate your token.
Weep.
Okay, so we went up the
Wait.
stairs.
Oh, never mind. That's just a rock.
How far forward are you guys going? Like, are you all just moving, or?
I think it's like we're trying to keep like a 30-foot distance.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
All right.
Okay.
So I know somebody's under the spider
Charlotte's-
right now. Is that Edie?
Edie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just so I can see you.
All right.
Yeah,
So we
Charlotte's
maintain.
giving like a run commentary.
Okay.
She can't hear you back, but she can at least speak. So she's kind of keeping you up to date with what she's seeing, and then just like whether to keep coming or to stop. Right, wait there. Looks like some type of plant. Does that look like a
Ooh.
lanternweed?
All right. Where are you talking?
This thing?
That looks like a crystal outcropping.
Oh, I see some.
Uh huh.
You just hear, but Edie saying, "Don't go near that. You should probably wait a couple of seconds before you go to the crystals."
Edie, you need to move yourself back at least 5 feet. Otherwise, you will be taking damage. The lava flows.
They're too hot.
And do I see this? Yeah.
Yes. So let me describe what you see. You can see clearly the crescent shape of the end of a lava flow, and periodically you see this. You know, at first it's the first form that you see is the one that right there, right? And through the bubbling magma, this serpent with this strange looking, almost like amphibious looking head and a beak comes leaping out of the magma and starts slithering on the surface of it and then dips down into it. And that's when this large form emerges from the magma of this serpentine creature, the magma just dripping off of its glowing fiery scales, and its head wreathed in fire and almost like kind of appendages, like tentacle appendages that kind of stream off the back of its head. Its mouth is very almost like a fish-like and has kind of like a piranha-esque look to it, and is filled with rows of very sharp teeth. And it actually carries a spear that it is using to manipulate the magma that it's currently resting in. And the spear itself, the tip of the spear, glows hot like metal in a forge. And are you guys, I'm assuming you were trying to stealth?
Yeah.
Like you did last
Vulpini
time?
and-
More or less, yeah.
Of
You talking about
course.
Vulpini and
Flow, yeah.
Yes.
ED?
2 people in front.
Yeah.
So if you were, you need to give me a stealth check. Palliats.
Bad way to start the day. Natural one.
Ooh, okay.
Into the jail.
So you don't even have to bother rolling, Sammy.
Okay, I had the wrong character pulled up. I was like, that doesn't seem right.
So you're scuttling along the ceiling when the stone that you are actually connected to, because you're upside down, gives way, and you and the loose stone crumble to the ground. You making your spidery squeak as you land on your back. So at this point, it's initiative time. So let me create the turn order. In order to roll initiative, you
Charlotte
just
would have
need
been
to
narrating what she was saying there.
Yeah.
Like she was through the tunnels.
Oh, and Edie just fell. Okay.
and Edie went down. So let's add those. I'll be in there, and as I extra one. And we have Ilaria, and we have Edie. And I need to add
I'm worried about
Lithia. What did you get?
Thank God.
Teen.
What teen?
18.
18.
1-8.
Yeah.
all of you. Please take care of this for me.
So
If you don't mind.
there's a common phrase when rolling initiative is I go on the cleric, because notoriously clerics always go last, and you are just basically promoting that stereotype.
Yes, Ilithia, please cut it in half before it gets to me.
You are continuing the tradition. Let me
Yes.
let me
Yes,
roll
of
my
course.
initiatives now. Let's see. Make sure I have my tokens and follow my own damn rules. Okay, that's probably not that. At least that's less. All right, so shall we start? Shall we play some music, Maestro?
Yes, sir.
Let's go with the deep basso. No, this is fast. So we're gonna fast and furious this shit. You can clearly see that your presence has been detected, and the large fire creature points and hisses in a language. Do any of you speak Primordial?
Yes.
If you speak Primordial and you are close enough to
Yeah.
hear it, it cries intruders in Primordial, which sounds in this case like a hissing, burning fire. And on a 22, Charlotte Briarsong, through the eyes of your warged companion, sees this.
Okay, baby. Oops.
This is the downside of having advantage and good dexterity. You go first a lot of the time. Okay, and does this thing like look as if it's about to charge our way?
Yeah. It does not look friendly. It's not there to bake you cupcakes and or invite you to tea.
What?
Just a note as well. I didn't see this other thing that you were describing. I only see the big guy. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to do.
But Edie Spider was actually up there and could have seen
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Which is why I described it.
Makes sense. Okay, I guess I move. So let's do that. Okay, we've got the problem of the lava again, though.
As long as you don't end your movement,
In it, you should be alright.
well, within 5 feet of
though?
it. Yeah, within 5 feet of it. You can move by it and you're fine.
Okay, so it's 20 feet to there. Okay, I can't see anything to the right. Okay, I'm gonna take one more step. It should be okay right there. It's not within range.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I can see the snake now.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna cast. Right, Matt, you've got me so paranoid about using Bladesong. I hate you.
Do it, baby. Do
So
it.
what you're saying
Let
is
the
I'm doing my
audience see your
job.
finishing move.
Yeah, I'm so paranoid.
They're just gonna disappear. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, don't be that guy, bro. Okay, yeah, I will Bladesong. I've took my turns long enough, so I won't sing it. Unless by popular demand.
Popular demand. Popular demand.
Always
You
popular
do you,
demand.
boo.
Comes around the corner. She panics at the sight of this thing. Is very scary. Wait till you see it. And she steadies the nerves and focuses on Ozalea and the dance on the boat. You are the ocean's great waves, destined to seek life beyond the shore, just out of reach. So she will Bladesong as a bonus action, and then she's going to mirror image for her action. And you see as she starts the Bladesong up and these vocals come out and there's a slight little dance to it, you see three kind of incorporeal at first spectral forms just start to dance around with Charlotte, and they become, or they look like, corporeal by the end of the spell.
So there's a total of 4, right?
Yes, the Charlotte and then 3 clones. And that'll be a turn.
Okay. All the clones. Well, yeah, the clones have to actually target.
And then I guess Vulpini's going right after, and she's just gonna hide behind this pillar.
And you're good? You're all set?
Yep.
Okay. So the large serpentine creature begins to move. And it's going to go here. And it sees Charlotte, it saw Edie Spider, and it picks up this glob of magma. Just like, it's like a goopy snowball made of burning and liquefied stone. And it hurls it in your direction. And I need Edie, Spider, and Charlotte to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, my mirror image doesn't help me though. Okay. 16.
Okay.
7.
7 does not help you.
Man, really?
Yeah. Sorry.
Are you banking on that one?
Sorry.
No, really hoping. Okay, that one's going to jail
So
too.
sorry. If you failed it, you take 13 points of fire damage. If you passed it, take half that. So 6.
Then.
Now,
Am
here's the
I on the
question.
ground?
You were on the ground. You had not had a chance to get back up, so you did not fall
Cool,
or anything
love
like
that.
that. But you're no longer Edie Spider, I take it?
Nope. I take that hit. I catch it. On the most of my body takes a full hit from that gross stuff, and I'm Edie once more.
So, Sammy, quick question regarding your mirror images. If you take damage, or if they do they have to specifically be targeted before they disappear?
Yeah. It's only attack rolls though.
Okay.
So because this was a saving throw.
That's why I wanted to know. So at least all of the images mimic your wincing and ouch and the smell of burning elf. Gotcha. But they still exist.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it hisses something else in the Ignan side of Primordial, commanding its children to rush forward.
Oh, we've got more.
Feed my children.
Ugh.
Edie, not Edie Spooter.
All right, hold on. I would like to. Can I cast? Hex first level. I'd like to cast Hex on the big salamander.
Okay.
That within 90 feet?
It is definitely within 90 feet.
I'm gonna go over here. Yeah.
You're hexing it?
Right there. Yeah, and I'm gonna Hex Strength. Because I think it still does shit to, it does shit to your attack.
No. It's only strength based
Yeah.
ability checks.
Strength is normally the best one to go for, unless they're a spellcaster.
Yep. Let's put... I'm gonna put that on it.
Yes.
Show that it's been
And I
hexed.
deal an extra d6 of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that. Cast a spell threat. And I think that's... Oh, wait, that's a bonus action. And...
Looks like it did one point of necrotic damage.
Well, she hasn't
yeah,
attacked
I haven't attacked, but it just rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will hit it with a Mind Sliver, which is an Intelligence 15 save.
Intelligence 15. Let's try this. That is a no.
Hey, boy. All right.
Nice, nice.
All right, so it's going to be 3d6 with that extra 1 necrotic, so 2d6. 4, 2, 6 points of psychic and 1 point of necrotic.
Say 6.
Correct.
Okay. It winces in pain as you clearly see that your psychic assault definitely caused some damage. And it is now Ilithia's turn.
I would like to move. Forward.
Feel free.
Bold strategy con.
Thanks.
Bold move. Let's see how it plays out.
I think that's how far I can move. Cool.
Did you turn an aura on?
I did. For
why.
my
I know why, because you're a
Okay.
Paleolidin. I'm just
exactly.
very cool that you did that.
It was like I probably should turn that on because it makes life easier.
Good idea.
Um,
All right, so is that it, or are you double moving?
I don't. I just need to. I can't see the bed yet. So hail. Oh, I was sorry. I'm a bit chaotic today.
Today.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that your standard?
Okay,
like, normal-
Sammy.
Embrace the chaos.
Every time. Dang, that's not gonna work the way I wanted it to. That sucks. So I will just dash in 5, 10, 15, and just stand in front of blood.
Remember, if you end your movement within
Ooh, yeah.
5 feet,
Oh,
Lava.
oh,
You-
but I
you
do.
take
Okay.
heaty damage.
Come to the
Oh,
side.
okay. I'll move next to you.
Just keeping
Just-
that in mind.
Then I'll just pat Charlotte's shoulder and go, "You did such great singing." That's it.
She's still
That was
still singing.
so not my voice.
She's still singing. But yeah.
Great, I'll just pat you on the shoulder. You're doing a great job, darling.
Okay.
Ozalea.
Heyo! Oh my gosh! Finally get to play some D&D. Okay, so I think I'm going to move. I need some clarification on how my attack would work with them in front of line of sight. I have to get in front of them and when I do get in front of them, I can back up afterwards?
So
I don't take fire damage? Is that...
So, okay. Yeah, see, that's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Are you trying to fireball us, baby?
What's
I'm
the
not
spell?
trying.
Is
I'm
it-
trying to get in front of
So-
you guys,
Well,
but then I
they-
also don't want to get fire damage if I'm in front of you guys for too
Well,
Valid,
they
valid,
aren't
valid.
going to, as long as you can see it, they're not going to offer any kind of a obstruction. So they're
Okay.
not going to hinder you. You could stand behind Charlotte as long as you can see the target. You're good to go.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you don't have to step in front of them and then step away. You're perfectly fine from as long as you can see the creature, which I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
You'll be
Okay.
able to actually fire at it.
Okay. Very cool.
So yeah, you don't have to risk liquid hot magma.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. And then in that case, I would like to cast Chaos Bolt at my little friend over here. Let's see.
Do better than I did, please.
I will try.
Because I sucked
Okay.
at it.
Crit, 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 crit.
Okay, so I rolled. Did it? I don't know if I did all that right. I might have done it twice on accident. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it did come out. The first one, though, unfortunately, misses.
That's okay.
So you cast it, and doesn't even. Well, you would have to pick whatever the damage was. But yeah, it
Yeah.
whizzes by and just splashes harmlessly in the magma. And if you, like you said, if you wanted to move, you can. If you still have movement left, you can move.
I do. No, I think that's good. I don't think I'm going to take a bonus action either at the moment. So yeah, I think I'll just
All right,
stay close by. Yeah.
Lady Kadia.
I'm understanding cantrips for sure this time. I mean, not cantrips, bonus actions for sure this time. So I would be able to move, cast a bonus action, then cast an action that's a cantrip.
Yes.
Woo! Oh
Boom.
my god.
I'm so
That-
proud of you.
I know.
Mike.
I was like sitting here. I don't know if anybody saw my face at all, but I was like sitting here, like looking up, just like, okay, am I understanding this correctly? And I was pretty sure that I
Explain
was.
all the forms. Yeah.
Oh my
You
god,
got
I don't
it.
know. I don't know why it's been said. Like, it's too many terms. You know, it's not my fault. It's D&D's fault. Everybody else is confused. I was explaining it for everybody else's sake. So,
You got
oh
it.
god, I'm killing Caitlin. Okay, so I would like to move. Wait, oh, that's not moving me. Oh,
I'm digging the gloves, by the way.
thank you.
Oh my god, me too. Hacker gloves.
I did it. Okay, I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't even see the thing yet. So, ladies, like, I can't see the thing yet, but
What are you all
Wait.
stressing over?
I need to be able to see the thing. If I can slightly see the thing, would I still be able to attack it?
Yes. As long as you can see the token, yes.
Sick. Okay. So, first thing I would like to do is I am going to cast Shield of Faith, and I'm going to cast it on Edie. She took some damage, and I would like you to not keep doing that. And is it 120 feet away? How do I do that special ruler trick?
It is not 120 feet away. It's well within your range.
All right. Yeah, I can count. And I want to try this one. I want to try Chill Touch. So,
That's awesome that it has a chill touch, the irony. It's a touch spell, but it's a range.
Right?
It's a range touch spell.
right? Because that make a cool hand. I'll describe how I
20
do it if it
hits
hits.
20 hits it.
Cool. So you guys see Lady like just kind of open her wing, and she's like, "I think it'd be pretty. I think it's time now." And all of a sudden, like out of like smoke under her feathers, this really fucking creepy skeletal hand that literally looks like it's glowing because it's like chill, just like really like super crazy fast, goes out and attacks our lovely friend here. Now, it cannot regain any hit points until the start of my next turn, and the hand is still clinging to the target, which I think is really fun.
And if
Nice.
it has to make a save, you have to minus a d4 from my mind sliver.
It does not have to make a save. Doesn't look like there's
No,
any
it's
save
just-
required.
Damn it.
Just wanted to
But-
put it out there, wasn't sure.
But when you hit it and the magic takes effect, there's this loud pop and hiss, like, you know, dousing hot steel into water. It makes this, you know, steam shoots up off of its shoulder where the cold hits it, and it hisses and screeches at you when you do that.
Lady had no clue that I was gonna do that, but finishes it with a, "There's more where that came from."
And it takes an extra bit of damage.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, Matt, chill touch is necrotic, not cold damage.
Is it? Oh shit, that's right. Damn it!
Sorry.
Anyways, for this.
Ooh.
I
Damn it.
almost said that, but I was like, they
Damn
would know
it.
more than me.
No, damn it. You're right. It doesn't.
Babe,
it
if
hisses,
you
it
know a
doesn't like
rule,
it, but
speak it. We
Yeah,
will
speak it-
fact check
speak it
you.
up.
Do not
Speak it
This
up.
worry.
is true.
Sammy's my assistant, so that I don't have to constantly like look everything up.
I personally was not gonna say it because I thought it was cool, but whatever.
We were just gonna let it
Oh, it is
go, but
necrotic.
you know,
It does
now that
say
we're
it.
here nitpicking, I guess.
That's okay. It didn't take the damage that you thought it did. You know,
Well, there's still more where that comes from.
All right, so that's it for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the snake is going to swim under Mommy. Comes out of the water here. Well, out of the water. Out of the magma. The thing just kind of leaps up onto the shore. And it's going to attack. Well, it's going to attack Charlotte because it couldn't see Lithia. It's going after Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Let me move the other one. And it's going to double move.
This music got spooky.
It did.
Okay. So another one comes
Sounds
around the
like-
corner as well.
Oh, fuck us.
All right. So the one on Charlotte. Actually going to you. It's going to whip you with its tail first with a natural 1. So it's good to know that I'm keeping my my streak alive.
Spread the
That
bad luck
I was
around.
hoping.
Misses that completely and comes in with a bite. 22 hit you?
I think Vela's got a thing.
I was just gonna sentinel.
Which means
Get to hit him. Because he's hitting Charlotte
okay.
and not me.
Well,
The 22. No, it would have hit, but I just got the headband of intellect, so I've got 23 AC.
okay. That's
That's
awesome.
sexy of you. Okay, baby.
I'm gonna just quit. I'm just gonna leave the game.
Yeah, don't even try to hit Charlotte. Just like
I'm just-
completely ignore her.
I'm out.
Honestly, just leave Charlotte alone. Like, let her do her finishing move and sing like she wants to.
All right.
All right.
Okay, Sentinel.
The 16 hits.
Yes, the 16 hits.
Okie dokie. This is even more fun than Bane.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a
11
bitch.
points of damage.
Nice.
Ready? While you hit it, superheated blood sprays out of its body, and you take 5 points
Oh.
of fire damage.
Ooh. Are you resistant?
Ah.
Nope.
Fuck.
And it squeals and hisses at you like an angry fire. But so now that you've sentineled, you're next. Well, no, I mean Illyria's next. Sorry, it's another area.
Another area.
Lithia, yeah, guys in your names. Illyria, you are up.
I'm gonna
Taxman
move.
is gonna collect.
forward just a little bit so I can see. Okay, the two that are closest to... So which ones so far have taken damage?
Which ones can you see?
I can see... Okay, I
You
can
see this one?
all three technically, but like I
This
can't
one?
see all of the big one. I can just see like half of it.
Okay.
But
the big one has sort of taken some damage. I mean, you can see some scarring on one of its shoulders, but this one has definitely taken damage.
okay. Then I am going to hit the two that have taken damage with Toll the Dead, and they need to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
All right, Fire Snake. What is the
yeah, 'cause
DC?
You can do that, can't you?
The DC is 14.
The Fire
But
Snake
I know that
fails.
one does have a Mind Sliver or something, so I remember
Yeah,
that.
only the big one though.
So the big one is what did you do? Strength for that? No, that's Hex. So Mind Sliver
That's
is
a-
minus a D4.
And that's a minus a D4. Correct.
All right, so this is a Wisdom saving throw. It doesn't matter. The minus a D4 is not going to help. Although, I just want to see. I just want to see. Cool, -1. So it got a -1 on its
Oh, heck
on
yeah.
its save.
Okay.
So
I don't think I've ever seen a negative in D&D, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Wow.
I rolled really poorly on the save and then rolled
Yeah,
the minus
wow.
D4.
So
Good.
how do I like put? Oh, I guess I'll put my own roll in because it for some reason. Actually, let me fix this real quick.
Oh,
'Cause
did
they're
your
supposed to
plugin not
take-
work?
Well, it says on here 2d8, but because they've both taken damage, it's 2d12 now. But
Yep.
like if I click on it, it says still 2d8, so I'll just roll.
Oh yeah, just roll separately,
20.
2d12.
Is it r// or /r?
It has a
Well,
drop down
you
underneath
can just-
the ruler.
So if you
Oh.
look at D&D Beyond, in the bottom left corner, it looks like a little red button with a D20 on it. Click on
Yeah.
that, and every time you click on one of those dice, it adds another one to the roll. So just click on the D12 twice, and then it'll roll 2d12 for you.
While Amy's doing that, Matt, do you want to put some battle music on? Because I think we've just got ambience at the minute, just to help.
I suppose.
Just the roar of the flame.
Okay, so that was the first one, and that was the second one. So I don't know, whoever gets hit first.
Ooh, nice.
Some low rolling,
We'll do
but also
closest to
high
farthest. So the first one was 11.
rolling. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Since that was a ranged attack, nothing happens to anyone standing next to it. But that snake stops moving, and the other one was 15. It's also necrotic, right? That's necrotic damage, correct?
It's necrotic.
All right. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That is it, I believe. Yes.
Okay. Charlotte is
Oh,
Briarsong.
mate. Okay, so just looked up long jump rules, and you can jump up to your strength score,
Mm-hmm.
and the gap looks like it's not even a 5-foot gap really. So you should be able to jump across that without a check.
Yep. As long as you don't end your movement within 5 feet, you're fine.
Yeah, I think I'm going to anyway, but yeah. Let's have a look. What can we do here? Oh yeah, easy. So technically it'd be. Okay. She'll hop over, come round to this like area here, get a view on everything else. Can't see anything else around here. I think it's just these three. Oh, well, there was three until
Okay.
Amy took one out. So
Check something. 1 second. Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Can I go ahead?
Please do. Just wanted to make sure.
Nigel. Don't think she's gonna cast another spell. I think she's just going to attack with Feliothanally. We'll go for a booming blade. Some extra damage. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Yes.
You fucking people in your natural 20s. I'm rolling ones. You guys are rolling 20s.
I
So
got a
sexy.
1 last turn, so don't
I'm
even.
Yeah, I'm rolling kind of low too, so.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
opened the game with a nat 1.
I'm
So
gonna
you
have to
know
throw a
what?
Tarrasque at you just so that I have a chance.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's add this up. Okay, so that's normal damage plus the D8.
Oh, and it's a crit and a half, right? God damn,
yeah,
hell yeah.
13. So then it's an extra 14 on top of that. So 27 points of damage.
Gosh.
Okay.
Crazy.
Alrighty there. Alright. So
Charlotte's pissed.
so you hit the you hit it with the oh, fuck me. Take 2 points of fire damage from spurting magmatic blood.
Fine. Okay.
I
then she'll-
swear, Riley, I am trying to hurt you guys.
she'll
You
make a
know,
second
no
attack.
sweat off my back.
Just telling you. Trying to give you what you asked for.
Oh, this one misses though.
Alleged.
Guessing a 12 does not hit.
A 12 does not hit, no.
And then she'll offhand attack with the dagger. Another one. but the damage is just so minimal this time though, because it's offhand.
But still.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, you're still welcome because I believe me, Matt, and Riley paid the universe so that you could have this, and I'm really glad that we did.
Damage. I rolled max damage.
Yeah.
You're
So-
so welcome.
So that's 8 points of magical piercing.
We apparently got to bring the dog on to freaking up Charlotte's rolls more often. He turned away from the camera already, but
But you will also now take 7 points of fire damage from the
Ooh,
burning
that's not
blood.
a nice trade.
oh, Char,
Not the tr-
no.
Not the trade we want to see. 7
And
points.
are you done?
I'm not that worried.
Let's have a look. Yeah, because it's only got 40 feet.
You don't want your familiar flying around and hanging out over magma. I'm just gonna
No,
put that
it can go.
Vulpini,
It can go.
hide.
Just
It can go up to the fire snake and back though. So it does fly up to the fire snake, grabs a couple of rocks on the way, and I guess Edie's the closest to it, so she's giving you advantage on that next attack, Edie.
Oh, thank you, darling.
And are you done?
Yeah.
You take an additional 2 points of fire damage for ending your movement close to the magma. At least I'm sort of hurting at least one of you. Somebody will have to heal. Charlotte, you're done. Salamander turns to you and hisses in that Ignan fiery language. And for those of you who understand it, it says foul elf.
Doesn't like you, Charlotte.
Charlotte doesn't know what it just said.
All right. And it is going to attack you with its tail first. 20 does not hit you, correct?
No.
In a spray of magma, tail whiffs by you. And then it spins and turns and thrusts its superheated spear at you.
You're older than that one.
It
Oh
misses.
no.
It misses.
Oh no.
It misses. And I'm just gonna retire. Go ahead. It's,
Okay.
It's Edibug's turn.
All right. So for let's see. Charlotte, you did just take a little bit of eating. All right. So Charlotte, you sort of feel like this. It's a warm breeze, but it's cooler because you're up near the magma and stuff, but it like swirls around you and you get it feels like it's from the Feywilds and it restores you 9 hit points.
That feels familiar. Thank you.
And then I'm going to let's see. Okay. I will cast Ice Knife at big guy over the top of her. And that is a d20 roll.
Mm-hmm.
You would have advantage on the fire snake, by the way, just in case that makes you mind.
Yes. It matters.
Are you going after the fire snake or are you going after the
Oh,
salamander?
that's it. Yeah. So just on the fire snake.
Gotcha. One more. Alrighty. That's not great.
So are you not hitting the salamander or are you going after the fire snake?
I'm going after the big guy, so I re-rolled again because I took advantage. So I'm going after the big guy that Charlotte's in front of. I don't know which one to switch.
That is the salamander.
Okay, so that's a 15 or Ice Knife for the salamander.
Yes, that hits.
Nice.
Okay. Ooh, Charlotte, this sucks. I didn't read this all the way, so I apologize.
I just read it, yeah. I just realized what you just cast.
I apologize. But you know, so yeah. It explodes on a hit, which it did. 1d10, so that is 5 points of piercing damage. And if it makes this dexterity save, it's gonna take another d6.
Do I need to make a dex save?
Yes. I think that you do as well.
How many?
Correct.
Yes, it explodes, so it will hit Charlotte.
How many points did you heal me, by the way?
I healed you 9 points.
Okay, so let's see how much I take before I touch that.
I'm assuming that I'm going to fail my dexterity check because I can't make a roll tonight anyway. So it's all
I rolled a
good.
13.
All right. Actually, yes, Charlotte, you make it.
Ooh, so no damage because it's a cantrip, right?
Yep.
So what is the additional damage, and is it cold?
Yes, it takes an additional 10
Not all of it.
cold damage.
I don't think all of it's cold. Yeah.
The first...
So she said first was piercing.
Yep, first was piercing. This 10 is cold.
Yep.
Yes.
That hurts it a lot.
Awesome. And...
It hisses, and you can see the parts where the cold actually damages it solidifies like your, like magma turns like crusty, like rock on it. All right.
Good work.
Oh god.
And that's it for Edie, right?
Yes, it is.
Elithia.
Okay. I will. Yeah, I'll hit the fire snake. So.
You do, yeah.
here.
Why not?
Yeah. It's jail. That's a 9 to hit.
That will miss.
If my dice is stern talking to today before stream, and still they are being rude to me. 18 to hit.
That will definitely hit, yes.
Okay.
We're getting so many followers today. Thank you guys, by the way.
Aw, thanks, friends.
Oh, really? Nice.
I think we've had 5 already.
Yeah, welcome to all the new peeps.
It's 8 points of damage.
Slashing, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to do anything else?
If I don't kill it, I will hit it again.
You did not kill it. But,
Okay, I will.
But you will take damage.
I
Because I have to
know.
remember that. As the hot blood. These things are hot-blooded.
Check
You'll
it
take-
and see.
I was waiting to see if somebody did that. You take 2 points of fire damage from the spraying magmatic ooze.
Then for my bonus action, I will whip my scimitar around and just kind of hit him in the chin for a natural 20.
Oh.
So
Get that
Ooh.
pally crit smite damage.
I would like to smite. First level smite. Let me just see what I wanna do.
What is your max damage right off the bat, by the way?
It's my offhand, so it's max is 1d4 and then 1d8 from
The smite?
smite. So
Oh,
that's
I checked this actually
Nice.
between streams, and the Polearm Master. Wait, no, it's not Polearm Master. The scimitar bonus action that you get doesn't apply like to weapon fighting, so you still get to add your modifier to that bonus action attack.
Oh, did not know that.
Couldn't get that out.
Really? So
Just
it's
dying.
even cooler than we thought.
Yeah.
That's at least 16 points of damage.
Cool.
And to also roll. That's the wrong dice.
You don't have
Oh my
to.
goodness.
You're not gonna let her just keep going again?
I'm saying she doesn't have to. I didn't say
Don't
she
let her just
doesn't.
rattle
she
off
can't.
numbers.
She can if she likes.
4.
But it's
Okay.
toast.
32 points of damage total.
Yeah, you bisect this one as well. Right up the middle. Split that thing in two.
Also
And-
very sexy.
Yeah, that's
And
hot.
it
Literally.
I was gonna.
You take 4 points of fire damage. The only way I'm really hurting you guys is by you guys hitting them.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
If I had a job, this
Um,
would be a
that's
moment.
fine.
I would just like,
Also,
you know what I mean?
are you moving?
Vess, get in here.
Yeah, I did 5, 10, 15 feet of movement, so I will jump over the lava.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I think I'd end here then.
All right, so you will take
10.
You will take another 3 points of fire damage from ending your movement next to the liquid hot magma.
It for Riley so she can heal.
Please.
All right, Ozalea.
All right, so Ozalea is going to cast Mage Armor on herself because she's a little weak bean.
Yes.
So I'm going to
Baby.
cast that, and that gives
Mage
me
armor is
plus
good.
2 on my dex, and then I'm going to move, and then I'm going to cast my bonus action, and I'm very excited because this is a new thing. So I'll probably take damage from here. So wait, how does it work moving over the lava? I'm sorry, I missed.
You can do it as a jump, and
Yeah.
it's what is it? It's how many times your strength score? in
Just
feet?
equal to your strength
Equal to your
score.
strength score as part of
Yeah.
a normal movement.
So my strength score is -1.
No, your
No, no,
I
no,
score.
love
like-
you.
Score, not modifier. Score.
Right.
8.
Correct.
Okay.
Got it. I follow. I'm sorry.
So you can cover basically one square. So you can move
Okay.
one square
Okay.
rather daintily, but yeah, one square
Yeah.
is good.
Okay.
And I'm going to apply
Yeah. So I'm.
an armor to your mage armor on. So mage armor is going to affect your armor class.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move here. I think. Yeah. I think I'll move there. And then as my bonus action, I would like to cast Dragon's Breath
Ooh.
You touch one willing creature, and I'm going to cast it on myself. I read that you can, and I'm going to choose cold damage to spew out of Ozalea's mouth. So
Oh,
she is standing in front of this giant fire salamander with her best friend and her love interest next to her, and it's hot. She's feeling those flames, and she just lets out a hopefully burst of let's see
I think with fire breath, it's a line, and you have to make a saving throw, right?
yes
Yeah, DC 15 deck saving throw.
yes, and it casts in a cone, so that's why I'm next to Shar.
I
So hopefully Shar's good.
You guys can't see the rolls that I'm making, but everyone at home can see them because you can see that I have the little display there, so you guys can see the bullshit that I am actually like spewing. And so with a dexterity saving throw of 9, it's going to take full damage, and it's not going to matter because it's susceptible to cold, which means it takes double damage, and it only had 5 hit points.
Oh.
yes!
Go ahead, finish it, because that was a spectacular display of a drama, actually.
So have you guys ever had a breath mint first thing, and it kind of like takes your mouth back, and you kind of make almost like a sour face at first, and then you can go like,
Hurts, yeah,
and
sometimes.
it feels so nice. So Ozalea's mouth feels just like that. She's just got this tingly sensation, and she just this cold, wintry burst towards this salamander, and you see it freeze up and just
And
It's
it
gone.
does shatter.
shatters.
So you just basically breathe a nor'easter on it.
yeah, sounds
brilliant.
about
So
right.
sexy of her.
That is brilliant. And we can stop that. Stop that. And we can go back to the normal ambiance.
Matt, I was finally going to do this big thing that I keep forgetting to do and was saving. I just really need you to roll better so I can be a freaking cleric.
Yeah,
I'm
at this point, I really feel like
trying.
you're cursed. Like, I genuinely feel like there's some sort of curse going on.
I am trying. I'm doing my best. But as a parting gift to Ozalea, Ozalea takes 6 points of fire damage for ending her turn next to the magma.
Yeah,
Okay.
Worth it.
Charlotte's gonna grab your hand and like take you back around the corner, so you're not too close to the fire.
Thank you.
And then Lady's gonna kind of just rub her little feathers together and use Balm of Peace, kind of just where's everybody at? Everybody
Yeah.
come here, please.
Everyone move your tokens and gather to a place where there is safety.
Gather
Yeah.
to me, please. Safety in
yeah.
numbers and away from lava. Can't believe I have to
Valeria's
say
gonna-
that.
Run
Do you want to-
forward and, like, be like, ah, shot, wah. Just like,
Gosh, what?
like,
Do you want to
that was
come in here a
awesome!
little bit?
Okay. Only 7. Matt, can I just cast that again? Like, now that we're out of combat, can this just
No.
like...
No, you guys can suffer for the low rolls too. I'm not going to be the only one today.
Okay. And
Aw.
so Lady is gonna heal you all for 7 damage, which is nothing. And then turn to everybody and be like, okay, how are we doing? Anybody in dire peril? I've got some more tricks up my sleeve.
Charlotte has like very, very minor burns left on her arms. Out of game, she's 2 hit points off full.
Okay.
I'm
Ellie
just
has
saying, you're complaining about 7 hit
Prismari.
points. Did I even do that much damage to anyone?
I think
That's
because
what
At the end.
I was close to blooded.
Like,
Okay,
what
so
the hell?
everybody's okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like
Yeah.
8 down right now.
Okay, well, what do we do? Do we look
can I
of-
can I see if one of the dragons like near us has like any teeth left? I feel like I just want to see if there's any teeth left. It'd be cool.
You won't be able to actually get
Ready for fire.
anything from the salamander. The salamander's body slipped into the magma.
Not that one. Yeah.
But the snakes, yeah, the fire snakes were laying on. At least the one closest to you was laying on the stone. So you
They're
could.
cool. Just want to grab one of their fangs.
It is
I want
hot.
to remember this. I want to remember this experience with all of you.
Although its body is cooling down now, so you can eventually actually pluck out a tooth.
Yeah. Perfect.
It is.
All right.
The
Anyway.
tooth itself is
Anyway.
like jet black. Looks like it's like almost like polished pearl, but like deep
yeah.
black, and it's
Yeah.
razor sharp.
Oh yeah, she's gonna polish it off.
Okay.
Put it in her bag.
Can
you
you
look
make
at-
a f-
Oh, go on.
so? Can you make a friend out of just his teeth, or are you just having that to have it?
It's like a memento. Like when you look at something years from now and you go, "Oh, that's when I was with my friends down in the magma cave. Ah, that was so fun."
Yes, it was.
Yes.
I was gonna say when Cardea looks at like Charlotte to like assess how damaged she is, she does look sick.
Char, are you okay?
I mean, you healed my burns pretty well. Do I not look okay?
You just you look a little sick or pale, maybe?
But you're not looking your best at the moment.
She has this realization, then she leans in very close to your ear and says, "I think I'm lovesick."
That,
I'm gonna choke.
that is
I'm
so
sorry.
disgustingly cute, and I have a remedy. You want to hear it?
I think I need it because I think my heart's about to come out of my chest cavity after watching Oz do that. Oh my goodness.
The
Can I roll
only
to see if I hear
thing, the only thing that'll make it better, and she kind of looks at Illyria and like gives her a little wink, is a smooch.
Ooch. Well, Edie is going to have a bit of competition now, right?
Edie.
What are you talking about?
Illyria still doesn't know, so
Illyria,
What?
I'll
What
catch
does
you up
Illyria
on
have to
this.
know?
Okay, Illyria, I'll catch you up on this later. I actually have a whole notebook all about it. I'll give it to you. It's very good reading.
a notebook.
Can Ozalea hear
really?
any
Mhm.
of this?
Probably.
Yeah, you're right there, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, of course you can hear
Okay,
it.
I'm just making sure.
And with that realization, lady kind of like owl head and like goes back to Char and looks at Illyria and is like, "Yeah, Illyria, let's talk about medical issues over this way. Tell me
Yes,
of the
right.
herbs of the island you were on, and we'll kind of like." And I'll give
Cleric
Char.
things.
I'll kind of like
yes.
give Charlotte like a little like feather tap as I go by, like schmooch, and then kind of waddle.
Yeah, as we get farther away. So tell me more about that book, anyway.
And I hand you like a very kind of like leather bound book, and kind of like not carved into it, but it's leather, and I couldn't make a cover without like going over and over it with a feather. It just says Char and Oz, a never-ending love story
Is there
by
any
Lady
pictures in
Cordea.
Any drawings?
Fucking.
And she kind of hands the book over and is like, "Okay, well, I don't have like a co-writer or illustrator or anything. So if you look at it and you like if you have any, illustrations in mind, I think this is turning out pretty good." And hands
Yeah,
it
and
over.
Ooh, oh wow! And then she gets a little redness in her cheeks. Whew. Flips the
Anime
page.
blush.
Oh. Yeah.
And
anime
Amy,
blush.
out of game, just so you know, like all they have done is like had some special moments alone and like
Oh.
kissed like a few times and had like one sleepover. It's not as racy as it seems.
Oh, okay. I'll
But
pull
I
that
don't know
back.
who
Just a-
knows what
just a
happened at the
slight-
sleepover.
just
But
a
also
slight
it
redness
does
then.
have the twist of fan fiction on there. Like I have elaborated, but not with their bodily autonomy, with their romance.
Okay, then I'll just like turn around and like give them like this like look of like but and then
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Not the only
That's
thing
all
steamy
anyone
in these
can hope
caves, huh?
for.
Oh Lord.
So what are you guys doing? Are you done healing or gossiping?
I think we are.
I think Alethea's doing a little bit of healing. Sure, you don't need some more, Alethea?
Do we
I
need
can
to
also heal myself if we need to. It's fine.
Okay.
Then
How
I
do you do
guess
that?
we could move forward, or
Yeah, we gotta
Think
keep going.
so.
Yeah. There's a plant over there.
It's not a plant.
Weed.
It's not a weed. So it was a
Why is that-
crystal formation.
Oh, crystal.
Ooh.
Can I do a nature check on it?
You can.
She runs
can
on over.
indeed.
Wait! Don't touch that! Don't touch anything!
It is standing over it. She's looking
Aha!
up to see if there are
No.
tunnels.
It is a
I finally
cluster
rolled well.
of raw emeralds.
Ooh.
Oh, some raw emeralds. That's pretty cool. If I were to try to smack it with a trident, do you think I would break my trident?
No, but you might actually not like.
I have a crowbar in my bag, Miss Lady.
Oh!
If you
that
want to actually
instead.
collect some, it's going to be a sleight
Oh,
of
I
hand
can just
check.
collect it?
Yeah, you need to do a sleight of hand check to try and collect
Okay.
it without breaking them, because you're literally
Do
like
that.
they're uncut raw gemstones. So look, these are pretty. That's probably not going to get you anything valuable. But so it would be a sleight of hand check. You can have assistance if two people are trained, and if you have a gem cutter's tools, you get advantage on the roll as well. If you're making the roll solo. So I know poor Lady Cardia doesn't have like many tool proficiencies. Why don't I have healer's kit?
Well, I have calligraphy, and calligraphy will come in handy at some point because I also can comprehend languages now. So it's all a big plan coming together.
yeah, when it does, it's gonna be a big moment.
Yeah.
We're all just gonna stand in awe.
So-
Wow.
You guys
You
will be
rolled
like, that was
an
For a
worth
really
it.
long time.
Yeah, I rolled an 18, so I should have.
Okay.
I was just joking about the bludgeoning.
No, you get you managed to get 3 uncut gemeralds out of the
Gemeralds.
cluster. Each one of them worth 50 gold each. So they're worth
Ooh.
50 gold
Heck
each.
yeah.
She immediately turns to Charlotte and is like, huh? For you?
Shiny.
For me?
Well,
Okay,
okay,
I can
like
put-
for no. Okay, wait, hold on a second. For the
I know
group,
what you meant. I know
for
what
you
meant.
to hold.
Or
I
the
can put them in the
Charlotte's
bag.
Bank.
Charlotte Bank, yes.
I'll put them in the bag.
Charlotte's Bank and Trust.
I was just thinking that.
We are loaded though when we get to port.
Ooh, gonna buy some good magic stuff.
Okay, so what are you guys doing now?
Gonna right through the
Should
lava.
we move forward? I think there are stairs there.
We want to
Oh.
go check the
I'm scared.
other.
Oh, yeah.
Is there
I guess
anything
there's
behind the
something
salamander either?
That's what I was thinking.
I
Edie.
I can see. I'm scared. Oh! And Lady's like, why am I scared of lava? I can fly.
Well,
So
it
she's
is.
gonna take up in the air.
Well, someone did mention before that heat rises, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh, there's a
it
chest here.
can. So it's the
Oh
same
my
thing.
God.
If you end your
I think
movement
it was Wilson.
within 5 feet of
You get
it. So
hurt.
now you're all out there looking around.
I know. I
Um,
wasn't planning on that. That's why I fly, you guys.
Oh, there's a. Oh, I suppose we should
You
stay
want
back
to
then.
load.
Oh, sorry.
You're all going to get hurt by lava.
Everyone's getting radiated.
Every
like a-
single one of you.
Oh, there's.
No,
wait,
there-
is there a?
They're pressed against the wall, so you guys
Okay.
are
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So yes, you can do
There's
that.
a whole. There's a whole other path. Like there's stairs that way, and then there's stairs this way. Wait, were we over there
What?
before? Wait, what?
Who just moved across?
Oh.
Me, I have my boots of flying. I would have just jumped over it.
Okay.
It's been like
This little area here.
Okay. I just want to
Okay.
make sure so you don't like trigger something else. I'm just gonna
No,
go
no
here.
worries. You're good.
So there is a chest.
So there is a
iron-bound
chest.
chest there. But you also see right here where the salamander fell. Just sticking out of the magma is the spear.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
I don't know. That's pretty cool.
Do we have a mage
Maybe
hand?
take that.
Anybody have a mage hand?
I used to.
I
What?
don't. Sorry. I have resistance. Well, I mean, doesn't mean I am completely impervious to it, but I could try and pick it up without getting too hurt. Why not?
And that's all I'm going to do in a second, so you might as well do it before me.
All right, I'm gonna try and pick it up.
Wait a moment. Wait a moment.
Oh,
No, I don't think this would work. Okay, grab it.
all right. Just go. I'm just going for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Going to ask for a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Ah,
Lord.
fudge muffins.
See, why do you
I-
have to say that? Because now I want a fudge muffin.
Oh, yummy.
I don't know what those are, but they sound delicious.
Yummy.
I often do this wrong. With the saving throws, like I click the wrong thing. So
So the
can you help
saving
me?
throw
They're the
on your
ones in the
character is
box
your
altogether.
abilities are listed above, and then underneath the abilities in a box are your saving throws. You're going to click on the saving throw for dexterity.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Perfect. Because I did it wrong last time. Oh, that's not very good.
Oh no.
What did you end up with?
An 8.
Ooh, an 8. Okay, so you do manage to pull it out, but you didn't manage to do it with... Did you say you cast resistance on yourself?
I do have the resistance from energy.
Protection from energy. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I
protection
mean.
from
Protection
energy.
from energy. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so
So-
you are fire resistant.
Yes.
But you will still take some damage. You will take 6, but since you are resistant, you only take 3. Once again, I rolled fairly poorly,
Sweet.
so...
And in those moments, I don't mind too much.
But you are now holding in your hands a spear. So it's a it has, you know, it's a long-hafted spear, but the end of the spear has a kind of a leaf-bladed spearhead that
Mhm.
is actually resembles fire. So the actual blade of the spear, it looks like a turning lick of flame that comes down to a point, and it is glowing.
Wow, pretty cool, huh, guys? Ah, hot. Very cool.
What about
That's
the people by the
very cool.
chest? Are we doing at the
Can I
chest?
examine it to see is it?
Give me an investigation check. Yes.
And I'm gonna guide myself on top of it because I
ouch.
got an 8. So
Nice job. It looks like a normal ironbound chest, but this one is definitely rather hot. Sitting this close to the liquid hot magma.
I don't know how we're gonna open it.
I have a blanket. Can we put it over our hands like my mom used to do when she had to pull stuff out of the oven when she was cooking?
It's a pretty good idea.
You
Yeah.
can try.
What about your cloak?
Or
Cardia? Is it
maybe-
thicker?
I'd rather not put that on hot stuff.
I get that.
Maybe I could just maybe I could open it.
I
since
also have a vestment. So what if we just who else has like a blanket or something? What if we just like maybe 2 layers would be good.
I also have all the scraps of my nice clothes, and I'll just like walk over, like down from the air that I'm flying,
Move your token.
like pull my I'll pull my bag. I'll pull my stuff out of my bag and just hand people a bunch of like bigger size scraps, like the sleeves.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I could try since I already have some resistance here. Maybe
Go ahead.
add some clothes.
In this case, give me another sleight of hand check. You're trying to
Sleight
move.
of hand.
Yes, but
Oh,
you're
this is
also
stuff I'm not
resistant. So
good at.
if you
Yeah,
manage to
okay.
take, this is just to try and avoid being burned at all.
An 8.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's
Toasty.
okay.
Everybody, say nice things to your dice real quick. See
Yep.
if we can get this back.
For
You
real.
will take 1 point of fire damage. Ow.
Oh no.
But you do open it.
Nice.
Inside are clumps of gold coins. You can see some
Oh.
of the gold coins have partially melted and fused together. So they are literally like piles of fused gold coins. So just call it a clumps of gold. And you can actually pull out 3 clumps of gold from the chest. Each one of the clumps of gold is worth 150 gold pieces.
Nice. So does this like qualify as legal tender or
Probably not anymore.
ah? Okay.
Are
Well,
you
you
trying
can still
to
sell the
figure out the
gold, I
text?
guess. I'll have to give this to Charlotte then. Bank of Charlotte, please. Thank you.
I'd like to make a
She-
deposit.
She hasn't
I'd
even
take
came
the
around
deposit.
here. She's to the east side, just like up against the wall, just still flushed from the love.
Wow, okay.
Smooch.
Love her.
Flushed from the
Smooch.
love. The love. But that's all that's in the chest.
Oh, love.
Huh, okay, well, hey, not bad.
Well,
Shall
when I
we-
was over on the other side, there is, if we go up on the stairs that we can see from here, it breaks off into two directions. I think there are more stairs back there. And if we were to go from there down further, it looks like it's another cavern with more magma in it. So we can go do that closer one and then go up, or we can go up and then come back down.
There's also a alcove over here.
I'd like to look
Oh,
at
is
the
there?
alcove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closer.
I thought it ended, my bad. Ugh.
So wait, do we all have to jump or?
No,
Go
you
around,
can
go
you can
around.
walk back around. You can just move your token over to the right.
I fly.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's
Just stick to the
helpful.
wall.
That's helpful.
It looks like that it was a corridor at one point in time, but it's at this point it's completely sealed. Stone.
It used to be a corridor.
Yeah, you can just barely see that it was part of a hallway, but it's
Yeah.
completely filled with
Mm.
basically
Can
I make a-
solidified magma.
Make an investigation check, see if I can find anything hidden.
Sure.
I will help you.
You can certainly try.
Dirty 20.
No,
Mhm.
it's a solid wall of stone.
Oh, well, that looked promising. I guess we'll
There's nothing here.
keep going then.
You said there was two paths up ahead, Edie? That's right.
Yes, there was the one that goes up the stairs, and then there is one that goes down further into another cavern.
And you guys can hug the wall so you can avoid the damage of the heat.
Beep, 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 beep. Oops.
Or you can just have Alithia attack it, because she can just pretty much kind of kill anything in one or two shots. So
It's a fork in the road.
An Alithia crit smite is a staple part of the stream now.
yes.
Mm.
Hey, yeah, you guys are totally forked now. Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Do we want to come
So-
back later, or do we want to keep going and explore down here?
I only have one of those forms left
Mhm.
I mean, I
until
can-
we rest, but
I can scout just by myself with Vulpini.
okay.
Okay.
alright.
If there's any danger, I can immediately shunt her into a different dimension. So
Perfect.
she's safe. She's fine. I'll go
Okay.
down. I'll go down here first. And yeah, she walks out again.
Okay.
More lava,
That's-
magma.
Cool, I've never seen her do that.
Obviously sticking to the wall here just to make sure no damage. Right, there's a little passageway up ahead here. Just gonna take a look inside. Right, that looks ominous. It's about 5 feet wide. It looks like work stone this time. It's very straight. It goes on for about, I don't know, 40 feet. There looks like there's some branches up ahead. I can't make anything else out. I could take her down there. Again, she couldn't hear you if you wanted to say anything back, so she's just kind of speaking out loud. Okay, I'll go on. I'll go on. I won't go down there. I'm guessing I couldn't get past that bit there.
What bit?
You see where Vulpini is right now.
You can get past that as long as you keep moving.
Okay. Oh
Don't
yeah,
end,
of
just
course.
don't end your
Yes.
movement.
Okay. More crystals up here. Ah, right. I see what's happened. So as you're about to see, and then Vulpini comes from this way. It's a loop.
Perfect.
Oh.
A loop.
I can keep going up ahead to the right though. But like I said, that if you go left, it loops round. But about halfway through the loop, there's like that worked stone passageway that I mentioned. I can take a look up here first, and then we can decide which way we want to go.
All right.
Okay. Is that down, Matt, or is that up? These
That's
stairs
all.
here?
That's going up as well.
It's going up.
Interesting.
Okay, there's more stairs up. There's kind of like it's about 40 feet away from where Vulpini is now, but it's kind of like, remember the first room with the mummies? It looks like a similar type of structure to that. Like up. Maybe I shouldn't go that far. I could take another little slight look here. Okay, just more stairs I can see. No creatures or anything else. Right. I'll come back. And she comes back, and then comes back out of Vulpini. Right. So yes, we go the loop way. There's probably some more crystals to excavate there, and there's also that worked passageway, and then to the right, that kind of goes up more stairs, and then there's a lot more stairs in the distance. Nothing really to go
I
off, but-
think I'd like to go up.
I think we should start
agree.
moving.
I agree, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the crystals are just to the left around that corner there. And if you want to try and nab those first.
I want them.
Oh, I see them, Cardia. Here.
Does anybody else want to try getting them? It's kind of fun.
I
don't
think
wanna
I
break
broke the
any.
last ones that I did, but I'll stand out here and watch.
Okay.
And try and identify them.
Is it 18? Because
They appear to be uncut and raw sapphires.
Oh, sorry. I did that sleight of hand.
Oh, okay.
I just went for it.
You're rolling so well on those.
You
Well,
know?
they are sapphires.
Well, that's
So
good.
you end up with 2 raw sapphires worth 25 gold each.
Lady again just turns and goes up to Charlotte and is like, "Ooh, you want these?"
I'll take them.
Oop, psych. Just kidding.
All right, okay.
And she goes to put them in her bag and she goes, "Just kidding." And hands it back to you for real this time.
Lady's a
Such
magpylon.
troll.
She's not an owlin.
Such
Is that
a
some sort
troll.
of? Is that like a joke, like a psych?
Yeah, it's like a little game. Like, here, watch this. And she pulls out one of the little tiny like candle things she has for her bag. She goes, "You want this candle? It's a really good candle. You'll love
Oh.
it."
Thank you.
Psych.
Oh, the joke. Yes.
Yes.
And then Illyria herself. She goes, psych.
You're doing great. I have to say, I'm really excited that we're becoming friends.
Yes, friends. Friends.
Lady turns back and starts walling. I don't think there's any more gems, right? Shar, you didn't see any?
No. That's just if you keep going around that way to the left
Oh
there.
gosh. Oh
you've got-
gosh.
You've got the what's up? What's happened?
Oh no, there was more?
More shinies.
No, not more gems. That's the
Oh,
work
oh,
stone
oh,
passageway that
oh,
way.
ah.
If we
Oh,
wanted to
man.
go up, we need to come back around this way.
Okay. I'm here again. Hi.
You're going right instead?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Correct.
Left.
Now I'm lost.
Yeah, wait. Which way? You said
Wait, what?
left or right? Which way are you
Oh,
going?
no,
We're going
Amy was,
right.
Amy was trolling, and then I thought she was, and then I just started adding to the troll.
Yeah,
So
well,
that
because he
was-
was like right, as
Well,
in
which
like
way am I moving the
right
map?
or
That's all
correct, and so I was
that's
like
all I'm
right,
asking.
correct.
Who has
I've
the,
taught
who's taking
Illyria
the
a
spear,
little
by the
bit.
way?
I
can
taught her
blend the English
jokes too
language.
quickly.
Who took the spear?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Illyria's
holding it.
got it, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, do you want me to take a look at
I
that, by
mean,
the way?
I don't have to like have it. I'm just holding it. Yeah, you can take a look.
So the haft
I
of the
mean-
spear does cool down, but the tip of the spear never loses that burning
Have a
glow.
look.
Ever?
Oh, Charlotte, I know that you're very good at looking at things that are magically enhanced and stuff like that, but this is a really
Expertise.
cool spear. Be careful though, because it's. I mean, well, actually, no, it's kind of cooled down.
Yes,
anyway.
troll positive. It is definitely troll positive.
And she's gonna go to hand it to Charlotte, and they go, psych. And they're, just kidding. Here you go.
She doesn't even. She just looks immediately to Lady Cardia, knowing it's her influence.
And Lady is
I'm
literally like
gonna
hopping
get
back
you.
and forth on each claw, just like, oh, that was so good. Oh my god, you got her so good.
You should have seen her face.
Oh my god, I
What you
did, and it was so
did.
good.
I'm gonna cry over all of these. Just
know.
all of these characters. They break my heart all the time.
I will
Fuck.
identify the spear.
It is called a fire lance. And it is basically the head of the spear is actually made from solid matter of the plane of fire. So it is a magic item.
Right.
Yes.
So this obviously, as you can see, it's very blatant. It's a magical spear, and funnily enough, it does extra fire damage when you attack something. So it's pretty neat. Not really my style. So probably maybe
I don't know.
Alethea or
Maybe we'll
Illyria.
find a friend. Maybe we'll find a friend that it is their style. I mean, I'll hold on to it for now, but I mean, it's cool, but fire isn't really my thing.
I mean, it's good because you
Could
can
be
throw
my
it.
thing.
You can throw it as well. So if you
Oh,
don't have many like
that's
long distance
true.
things,
Oh, well. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, here you go. That's it. There you go.
Thank you.
I can add it to your character sheet if you so wish.
Yes, until, there's somebody that needs it more, I'll just, why not?
Let me see. Let me add it there. Sammy, I'm assuming you actually found my homebrew.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a +1 spear, and you get D6 fire damage,
Mm-hmm.
which is actually really good. It's just the perma D6 as well.
Mm-hmm.
An additional D6, or that's the base damage?
No, it's an additional
Ooh.
D6 fire damage.
Fuck yeah.
Dang. I
And
also
you can
do hand
technically
you
use. What are you saying?
3
Sorry.
chunks of gold.
3
worth
chunks of gold.
100. Yeah. I believe it was 150 each, but maybe I misheard.
Oh, you're correct. That is what I took down as well.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. I was gonna see. Oh right. No, I think I was saying it out of character, but its base class is a polearm as well. So, you could do polearm things with it. Spear is a very good item, and its class is a simple weapon, so most people can actually use it.
Yep.
It gives you an extra 10 foot to reach as well. Am I making that up?
No, it's a spear. It's a 5
No, it
foot
doesn't
reach.
have reach. No, but
Has
it
range.
qualifies for the polearm master feat if you have that.
Right. So, it is now on your character.
Awesome.
So
Alright.
yes.
Right. And like I was saying, up ahead is the kind of the winding staircase, like with the mummy room. That's what to expect up ahead. I'm not saying there's mummies. I'm just saying
Similar.
There might be daddies.
be.
or that might. Oh, I hope not. He's the real BBG.
Woof.
You've already fought the mummies. Maybe it's time for daddies.
That's pretty good. All right, then let's get going then. I'm very curious about this so-called room
All
of
right.
daddies.
Head on in.
You get the daddy. You get the daddy. We all get a daddy.
What's up with this little weird spot right here? What's this? Why is this here?
Doesn't appear to be anything in it.
It's called a dog leg.
Stupid little designed hallway. Okay. What is that? It's really bothering me. Why is it feels like it's so special.
Designed hallway to like
I don't-
literally a magma cave.
I know, but this is like when you're playing a video game, you're like, oh, this is a really special spot for sure. And then there's nothing there. Like that just looks so
So
enticing.
this hallway has diverticulitis, so that's one of those little pockets that
I'm so sorry for making fun of a condition I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yes, this volcano has diverticulitis. That's why you're
She
smelling
kinda-
the sulfur all the time.
She puts her
What do we-
feather on the wall like, I'm just so sorry, and continues back into the room with everybody.
What are we seeing here, Matthew?
So
what's this
in
about?
here, you see that singular fire, that the pocket of magma with that weird spire kind of coming out almost like a talon. But surrounding it, you can see there are 2 statues that seem to be pretty much intact, one on each side, with what looks to be in the northern section of the room a fountain that is clearly not spewing any water. It's just a fountain. And the statue on the left appears to be of an individual holding a sickle in the left hand and reaching out with the right hand, but the right hand is empty, but it appears to it looks like the hand should be holding something. And on the right side is the statue is a depiction of a woman with a water jug on her head and a sheaf of wheat in her left hand, which is laying near her side.
Okay, so this checks out with those earlier engravings that we've seen before. If you remember.
That's what I was thinking, Charlotte.
People just doing everyday tasks, right?
Could I do a history check or something? I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to
history or religion,
let's see.
or both.
Charlotte's gonna fire up a detect magic.
I've got
roll.
religion if you've got history.
The
I'm
2
gonna-
skills will
religion as
yield different
well.
information.
Okay, so I did a history and I got 22.
Okay. Historically, it does fall within the purview of the stuff that you have previously experienced, in that the statuary represents the whole idea of farming and community.
Right.
So you are seeing the 2 statues appear to be working together. So they are, facing each other, and you can see that they're basically that whole community, everyone pulls their own weight kind of thing. So they are working in conjunction. That's the symbology. You're not sure about how the fountain fits into all of this, but that's what you're getting from a historical perspective.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20 for my religion roll. So sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go first.
I have history if you needed an assist with that.
We did history. And we got a 20 on religion. So.
Oh, she was saying to help.
Yeah,
with
to
that.
give.
So you
Oh.
would get advantage on the roll. So if you wanted
Yeah,
to
if you
try
wanted
and roll
to
another
roll
D20,
one more time.
you would have gotten. You could have.
Oh,
Sorry, I have religion. Sorry. I
Yeah,
think
they
I
both
said
have to
wrong.
be trained, though. Are you trained in religion?
I'm trained in religion. Yeah.
You are, but is Zaleria also trained in religion? Are you?
Oh, I thought Edie was.
Edie's
Oh,
doing the
I'm
roll.
so sorry. I'm trained in religion. I thought you were talking about history. I'm sorry. I was all
No,
backwards.
I might have said
Okay.
it wrong. Sorry.
I think
Okay,
I'm
no,
also
nope.
confused. My bad.
Okay, so we did
I'm
the
so
history
sorry.
roll.
I have
So,
religion. We just
yeah.
did the history roll. Yes.
So yeah.
This is
So we're on religion. So you can do so with advantage because 2 of you are trained in religion.
okay. I rolled a dirty 20 again. I appreciate you.
Wow, really?
Okay.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
16.
16 twice on the same die. I'm keeping this baby.
Okay, so with a 20, this is definitely in some way, shape, or form, a representation of Alestia. So again, this is a dedication. This room is dedicated in some way, shape, or form. You're not sure if it's actually a place of prayer or, what exactly it is representing, but it definitely is or was at some point in time a place dedicated to Alestia. The fountain, again, just could be a representation of a wellspring, water being the essence of life, nothing on this world can really live without water, that kind of a stuff, kind of a thing. Farming requires it. So that's what it could be a representation of. It is the source that links the two statues. Let's put it that way.
I see.
Interesting.
Alethea, do you have the ability to like sense if an area or a place has been desecrated? I'm just trying to think. Maybe that's what's happened here.
I'm not sure. I can certainly try.
I think that would be handy.
Kind of not knowing what to do, she'll just kind of like her scimitar, just kind of close her eyes and try to like.
If you use your divine sense, it'll be able to tell you.
No, babes. Appreciate you. And just kind of in her head, she'll just kind of go, okay, bend your consciousness. Do not see with your eyes. She'll cast divine sense.
Now that allows you to, what is it? Aberrations, Fey, undead, fiends?
No,
Yes. Celestial feet, undead 60 feet, and anything
Celestial feet,
affected by
undead.
the hollow spell.
Yeah.
just
You are
consecrated,
not.
desecrated.
You are not picking up anything from this room.
Can I look around and see if there's
What does that mean?
if there's a missing, like the thing that's missing from its hand, if there's anything nearby?
So, if you're going to investigate the statues, move your tokens near the statues, and then roll an investigation check for me.
Okay.
Are you trained in investigation?
I'm not. So if someone else wants to do it,
I was
maybe
gonna
I'll
say,
just like mention it. Like maybe someone should investigate these statues.
Somebody mean to press the pause button?
No, I apologize.
It's okay.
My shit's all fucked up. Sorry.
It's okay.
Long
Don't
story
worry.
short, I have a vertical monitor now. I messed it all up and I pressed the button.
Oh.
Apologies.
Whoa.
Vertical monitor. I haven't even seen one of those.
It literally
good.
just is both. It can be
Right.
vertical or horizontal, so it's easy.
That's brilliant. All right.
Charlotte will give Edie the help action on this one because I rolled the last
Yeah,
investigation.
remember, if you're
Alrighty.
going to render the aid action, you both have to be proficient in the skill. So
And
as
I
long
would
as
like
you are,
to
you can roll
guide you.
advantage.
Blink.
Thank you.
Which statue are you
Boink.
investigating first?
I will go over to the one that Ilaria is in front of. I'm going to stand on you, Ilaria, so sorry. And where's my good D4? Ooh. Alright. So 17 on the die, plus 4 is a 21 before we add anything.
Ooh,
Investigation 25 total.
big money.
Okay. And which one are you investigating? Did you say?
The one with the empty hand, I believe, is the one that Illyria went over to with. So the scythe
Okay.
and the empty hand.
So yes. So well, it's not a scythe; it's a sickle. So it's the hand one.
Gotcha, the little handheld one.
Yep. The hand. Now you're investigating. You realize that there is definitely something to the statue more than just. You can barely see there is a seam in the arm, so the arm should be able to move in some way, shape, or form. And there is some kind of you're not sure exactly what it is, but there is something to the hand that tells you that something should go in this hand.
Interesting. Can I just reach out and put my own hand in it and like press it, see if it gives her anything?
Does not move.
Cool.
I started a detect magic, by the way, Matt. I don't know if I've got anything.
Both of the statues detect as magical.
Nice.
And actually, both the statues do, as well as the fountain.
Any school?
It would be... Hang on. A good question. Bear with me here. Yeah. So I think I want to say it's both enchantment and transmutation.
That's interesting.
Perhaps take a look at the other one. Someone who's better at looking at stuff.
Yeah, I'll roll this one if you want, Hannah.
I'll guide
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
Blink.
Thank you, lady. I like it when you're being nice and not mischievous.
And she gets really close to you and whispers, "Smooch."
There's that mischievousness.
Oh, that's a crit.
That's a natural
Wow.
fucking 20. Holy shit. Well,
Charlotte.
natural
Sexy
20
today.
with...
It was
with-
the
28.
smooch, wasn't it? It was the
It was.
smooch.
Can I
She
have
wants to
some of
show
those
off.
natural 20s? Like,
No, you can't. Sorry. For us
'Cause
only.
That's
Like,
3 today from
seriously.
me.
So with a natural 20, you realize that the sheaf of wheat that is in this statue's hand, resting by her side, can in some way, shape, or form be removed. Something will release the sheaf of wheat. It is actually separate from the statue. And you believe that it has something to do with the vessel resting on top of her head. And you think that a precise amount of water being poured into it might release the sheep. But now you need to figure out what exactly that amount is. Because
Arcana check?
with a natural 20, you also realize that there is probably a magical trap attached to these statues.
Okay. Do I surmise that when the water is poured in and it's the right amount, the trap's gonna go off, or is that something else?
No, if the wrong amount is poured in.
Oh, the wrong amount.
So now
okay.
you realize that there is a sort of a symbology going on here. So with a natural 20, probably goes back to some kind of a farming deal.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to cast Find Traps, would it help reveal any other information?
Potentially.
All right, I'll just do it just for fun.
Okay.
Charlotte, did you want to do an Arcana check? Was that something you
Yeah,
think? I can, because I'm
think so.
proficient in it. So if you want to, I know you're proficient in it too. So either of us.
And I will guide you. But
Yeah.
did the Find Traps teach us anything new?
Yeah.
Finding traps does reveal that the statues in some way, shape, or form will work together to release a trap. And it is connected to the fountain.
Ooh, there you go.
Ooh, relaying it to the team so they know.
While me and Oz think about this Arcana predicament, does some of the more eagle-eyed people in the group want to check for like sluice gates, like any type of gates that are going to come down and trap us in and things like that? Just while I do this. But I will roll
Sure.
the Arcana check.
Mhm.
What do we want? A
Pretty good.
perception check?
21.
Damn.
What exactly are you asking?
So I had the detect magic up. You said all three, the 2 statues and the fountain were glowing. So I'm trying to combine that with that investigation check with the woman with the jar. And you said it needs a certain amount of water in there. The jug, sorry. She's just trying to, she's trying to glean from this enchantment. You know, maybe like an idea of how much liquid is required or how much is too much or too
Arcana
little.
does not help you here. Seems to you that it's
Bummer.
probably more esoteric information. Something
That's
a
not
farmer
great.
might know.
Do you got any farmers?
All right, who
actually,
knows?
this, I mean, maybe I might know some farming stuff.
And
Wait,
what are you
behind me
gonna?
here.
What do you need to make that?
I don't know.
No, what are you looking for to make that roll, Matt?
For something like that, you'd
Mhm.
have to make a farming check.
Farming check.
Oh,
What is
okay.
a farming check?
I'm kidding. I'm
Survive?
kidding.
Is it survival?
I'm
Okay.
kidding.
I don't think I have.
What about like a nature check?
It
Yeah.
would be,
I have a
herbal.
herbalism
How
kit.
about?
It would be a nature check. Yes.
Woo! Okay. Is
Oh,
anybody?
baby, go.
Maybe she's better. I mean, I only
If
have
it's
I only have
nature-
+1, so I don't.
I'm very proficient in it.
Oh, go
If
ahead.
you're
you
trained,
make
absolutely do it.
Yeah. If I'm trained, anybody help me out?
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
I could help.
I
do-
have nature as well.
Oh, how do we work together? This is my first time being involved in one of these.
Okay, well, we get really close and then we start to rub heads, both
Yes.
physically and metaphorically, and we just create ideas.
Okay.
Yes.
Lady immediately is just like, whoo, 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 just like right in
Is that how
Charlotte.
you
Not.
studied at school?
That is how we learned it at school.
Grades make a lot more sense.
You got advantage. You got advantage.
I don't even need it. But I'll try it. Why not? Watch, it's gonna be like a 1. Ah!
Okay,
Oh my
baby.
Oh,
God.
No.
So you have to tell me
I think
everything now,
You're
Matt.
pretty good. But no, it's you're like kind of like rifling it off in your head. You're like, you know, back home when we had to plant. My mother had a garden, and with the herbs and this and that and blah 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 blah, and you end up coming out with 5 gallons. 5 gallons of water per acre, like per day, like that you had to like constantly move. So a single farmer would transport like a specific amount per, like you do the mathematical equation in your head. So like per day, per like this and that, and then you're like kind of like mathing it out. I was like, but this is only one farmer. Okay, so on a single trip, you get the exact amount of 5 gallons in the vessel that is actually on this woman's head.
Alright.
5 gallons up here.
5 gallons. Where are we gonna get 5 gallons of water? Does
I mean, if-
anyone create water?
Even if we all dumped out our water skins, we probably have underneath a gallon on each of us alone.
And then we wouldn't have our water. Is there a way to turn
Exactly.
this fountain back on? I mean, I don't know. It would be
Let
nice.
me check, see if I have anything.
Did you do
Hold
those
on.
perception checks for like the gates and stuff?
I did. I got a 20.
You were looking
24.
for what? Sluice gates?
Well, like,
yeah,
just
like
any
stuff
form
in
of
the
mechanism,
ceiling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing in the ceiling.
Interesting.
No.
None of the phenomenon
Interesting.
created by like minor illusion or silent image would work, would it?
I don't think so.
No. For what? To?
To actually like fill up with water.
need-
Oh no!
we
It
need-
actually this requires an actual amount. So you need 5 gallons.
Okay.
I mean, if
Here's
you
the
get
thing.
So the fountain.
Go on. What were you gonna say?
I was to say, do we
Violet?
need to use water? Could we use the magma?
No, I think that would be like unethical. to
Destroy
do that.
things?
Yes.
It
I
feels
mean-
very specific.
Yeah, I don't know if the weight would convert.
And I'm not sure who would hold the lava in their hands and or what vessels we have to transport magma.
You said the lady with the jug has a sheaf in her hands,
Yes, sheaf of wheat.
Yes.
and it looks like. So the guy has an empty hand. It looks like he should be holding something.
Mm-hmm.
And is the sheaf of wheat also like stone, or is it like an actual sheaf of wheat?
The sheaf of wheat is actually so like the statues have some kind of gilding. The sheaf of wheat looks like it's made out of some kind of metal.
And is it like attached to the actual body of the statue, or can you remove it?
It looks like it can be removed, but it has to be
I think
released.
that's the thing that will be removed when the jug gets filled.
Right, and then we give it to the guy who's hands.
Yeah, that's what it maybe seems like.
Mhm.
Can I go to the statue? I know I made a Arcana check on the jug. Can't even get through the jug statue before, but to see if I can maybe ascertain how to get this working again.
Well, it
From an
sounded
arcane
like
viewpoint.
you have a good theory. That theory is a sound theory.
Well,
you just
The
need to get
problem
the
is to
fountain
what
working.
end? What is it supposed to release?
Hmm.
That is not discernible.
no, I'm just saying, like, if we can get the fountain working, then we get water, and then we can put the water into the jug, and then we take the sheaf and give it to the guy. But I'm saying, can I work out like how to get the fountain working, or?
Yeah, you'd have to investigate the fountain. No one has actually done an
Well, that's-
investigation check on
That's
the
what I'm
fountain.
trying to do.
Well, then just say I want to investigate the fountain. Not how
Okay.
can I determine the. Say you're investigating the fountain.
All right, I'm doing it. We
Do
need
it
these.
again.
You've got help. Yep.
Oh, it's pretty good. 23.
Okay. The fountain is it's a normal basin, and it has kind of like this like flowered sculpture near the top, right? And it kind of comes out, and you can see that around this like flowery disc at the top, like the top of the flat top of the fountain, you can see like the small holes around it where the water would come out, pour out, and fill the fountain. And when you're examining it underneath, you can see that there's an intricate set of keys in the form of leaves beneath it. That
Russian
see
blood.
it is some kind of a mechanism.
Cool.
Can I get at it?
Yeah, you can see it. You can get in the fountain. You can look at it.
Okay. Is that a separate check to kind of figure out how that works?
Yes.
I will do that. Lady, can I
What?
get your guidance?
Well, not
Kaboink!
how it works.
Oh.
You realize that there is some kind of combination that you need to do to actually get this to work.
Mhm.
You can see that top thing at some point will turn. Like you can
Yeah.
see that it's actually attached. Like it could turn like a steering wheel kind of thing.
So you're saying there's like a bunch of like keyholes, and it's like whether you want to do like a quarter turn or a
keys,
half
it's
turn.
more like keys in a musical sense. Looks more like a musical instrument underneath, and it obviously in a certain combination that these leaves are pressed
Uh-huh.
will release the mechanism.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
Do you want to take a look at this, Illyria? You are.
What?
Oh,
I
I keep thinking. Wait, she doesn't say that. She doesn't say that. I thought you were a bard for a second. I was like, oh, Illyria's a bard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's okay.
Nope.
We've
come
had
That
this
ain't it.
conversation.
She'll sing
I
the
hate to tell
song.
you the truth,
She doesn't
but...
say that. No, she doesn't say it.
Okay.
Dirty shanty. So you are currently faced with there we go already.
Lockdown. Thank you so much.
Lockdown. Thank you. You rock. You guys are amazing.
Cool.
So we basically, you're facing a some kind of a puzzle involving keys, like notes to be played, that will somehow release something in this fountain. And you've sort of come up with a theory of how this might work. You just need to actually put a plan into action. You are aware that there is magic involved in this thing. This I don't want to just call it a trap, but it is a trap could happen. But you don't know what it will release, if anything, on a positive side. So it could be anything at this point.
So Charlotte's looking at these keys. Is there anything around the mechanism, on the fountain, the room as a whole, that would kind of suggest if there's a set like pattern to play or any type of indication of an order?
What instruments are you proficient with?
My vocal cords.
It's kind of hard. I mean, if it is played like a musical instrument, you can't be sure.
She has expertise in performance. I don't know if that helps in any way.
I'm pretty sure there are a lot of actors that have proficiency and expertise in performance. That doesn't necessarily mean that they can play guitar.
I was asking, not stating.
I'm just clarifying, that's all.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really translate.
How many... Oh, go ahead.
Maybe we could just press one of the keys and see what happens, or...
That's so
Pretty
bold.
much.
Everyone's
maybe,
like, sure, and they back out of the room, go for it.
Mhm.
So
well, maybe it'll help us understand, like, which ones to press.
Back when I was on the when we were on the ship, I said that every day, unless there was something prohibiting Charlotte, she would always cast water breathing on the party.
Mhm.
So there was nothing at the end of our long rest to say that she didn't do that. So I'm assuming water breathing has been cast.
All right, if you want to check it off, that's fine.
It's a ritual, so it's pretty sexy.
Oh, there you go. If you can cast it as a
Well, if
ritual, then you're good.
no one has any better ideas. I mean,
While you go to do that, how many keys make up the thing? Like, what is the makeup and the numbers of what we're looking at?
yeah.
Because that usually matters on a musical instrument. Like,
Yeah.
we have 6, 8.
Hold on. There are 88 leaves.
88 leaves.
Bugger me.
If you
but
count them
hold
all.
on.
Okay.
Isn't that
Like a piano.
is that what the numbers are? Yes, right?
That's my only guess.
88?
And are they broken up? Like, do they have different colors? Or is it all? Are they shorter or longer? What are the
There
pieces
are
look like?
shorter and longer keys, yes.
Okay, so I think that we're onto something then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So there's 8. Okay. Are they random? Do we need to put them in order? What does it seem like it's being required of us right now?
I want to see what has been rolled so far. Yeah, I don't see anyone that used that. So, in this case, who has religion trained? What is your passive religion skill? None of you have actually come at this with I don't see a religion roll anywhere in the chat.
We did.
I think
We did one in the beginning, but it was
Yeah.
towards
Yeah, we
the
did.
statues.
Yeah.
It wasn't
So
like
what would your passive be? Passive would be 10 plus your bonus, your total skill bonus.
So 14.
14.
11.
So the two people with actual religion trained, it stands to reason that clearly there is music involved. Okay, you've determined that there is some kind of musical instrument going on here. The fact that this is a place dedicated to Alestia means that if it's going to be any kind of a musical key, that it would be something that would be sung by followers of Alestia. So if you want, you can give me a religion roll with advantage because you're both contributing.
And a guide.
And guidance.
Do you want to roll?
You can roll if you want.
Okay, look. Let's see what we got. Oh, bad.
No.
Yeah, it's just 11.
Okay.
It's guidance?
Yeah, with guidance.
Wow.
I know.
So you come to the conclusion that it's probably a hymnal song involving worshippers of Alestia, which also means that it's probably something that farmers sing. But you can't.
Well, it's McDonald.
You can't really think of any dedicated to Alestia off the top of your head. Yeah, old McDonald. It opens up.
Oh my god.
I didn't really have parents to sing it to me in this game, so why would I know it?
Damn,
farmers
gosh.
Only.
Maybe we
Shit.
should look in the other room, see if there's anything over there that could help us.
Well, I took a little like walk over there earlier because I was curious, and there's a door.
Oh,
It's another kind of loop, and there's a door, and I got scared and I ran back here because that was kind of scary.
That's a good move.
Okay.
Well, we know where to go to get back. Maybe
Yeah, do we
should.
want to
That's
like
true.
try down there?
I mean, I
Or-
don't know I don't know if we can move forward without any information about hymns or anything. We might need to keep looking.
There's this thing I've done before, and I think I can do it again.
We've been doing some pretty cool things lately, lady. So
I can just cast this at will, which is pretty crazy to me.
Oh,
Activate cheat code.
I think it's attached to my
Up,
prayer
up, down,
beads, and I
down.
think
It
each
is,
time
it
I use
is.
one, it takes away a prayer bead.
oh,
So it, but I'm just, it's just crazy that I have a few prayer beads, and this is a very interesting and complicated spell.
Yes.
Interesting.
Well,
So-
this was your Christmas gift, so
I know.
your Festivus gift.
It's a really good one.
Yeah. Well, you asked for it actually specifically, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Because it's great.
Let's see. Let's see, because it does say it can be pretty complex.
she's going
Yeah.
to.
Okay.
It's not obliged to do anything. It could probably teach us a lot about this room. So kind of cheat code past this, hopefully.
So, as a rule of thumb, the task can be measured in minutes. Requires a payment worth 100 gold pieces per minute. Are you prepared to pay for that? Like, do you have the money to pay for?
She takes a look at Charlotte.
I
How are we?
I'll
We've got
pay
no-
for
yeah.
5 minutes right off the bat. I mean,
We've got no other option right now.
All right, Charlotte
Actually,
says yes.
maybe
I
3
say
minutes.
yes.
Okay. So when you cast the prayer bead, who do you reach out to?
I could reach out to this lady, right?
yeah.
I turn towards Charlotte again. I really want to make sure that I get the name exactly right because you know how I can be sometimes. So say it really slowly for me.
It's Alestia. So that's Alestia. Alestia.
Okay, and she
I
kind
didn't
of
hear
puts.
that. I didn't. Would you say that again?
Oh, I don't want to say it too loud. Alestia.
Right. You're
Okay,
right.
okay. And so her feathers start to like get a little glow in them a little bit, and she just whispers really softly into them. Hi, Alessia. If you're not doing anything super busy, could you send somebody kind of down to speak with us? We could use some help. We have money. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
So you cast the bead and you drop it on the floor, and it, dissolves. And the ground begins to kind of shake a little bit. And between the cracks in the cobbled stones, you can see small plants begin to grow. And they start rising rather quickly, and you need to move out of the way because they're starting to come up underneath where Lady's flying. So you end up moving aside, and you can see they look like stalks, corn stalks.
Corn god.
And from within this now sudden crop of corn, an individual steps out, and it is a woman. Her hair is the color of corn silk, and looks like it actually might be made of corn silk, hanging in a loosely braided kind of like off to the side kind of deal. And she's wearing a dress that is made of corn leaves. And she steps out from the corn stalks, and she gives you a kind of a pleasant nod, a silent greeting.
And Lady nods back. Hello. My name is Lady Cardea, and we are traveling through this very hot place. And we are a bit stuck and don't have any information on some hymns and songs that we hopefully could find out from you, hopefully. Thank you.
Her eyes narrow slightly.
We have gold as well, and we can pay that up front.
She nods.
Maybe tell her what you want her to do, like the hymn. The hymn thing.
Yeah, if you Charlotte, what's the exact name of the hymn again?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Okay, we're trying to figure and she's kind of struggling, so she looks at Charlotte and is like, if we have to ask her something specific, what do you think the best thing would be?
Well, if she could tell us what the hymn is and how to play it, she doesn't need to be the one. She could play it as well, but she doesn't need to be the one.
She starts to sing. It's this beautiful song that it goes on, and it starts off speaking of the first kiss of sun on a dewy morning, and then it's it goes on and talks about the toil of love and the embrace of Sol Boreal, and it kind of is like a love affair song between the sun and the soil coming together to create the bounty. So it actually kind of goes on, and it sounds like less like a hymnal and more like a song that farmers might sing while they work in a field. And the song goes on for 3 minutes.
Lady has a little tear in her eye. She's like, thank you, and turns to Charlotte. Okay, can we get 300 gold pieces? Do you have 300 gold pieces? Okay, let's give her 350, actually. My mom
50?
always taught me that it's nice to give a little extra to the people who help you.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm glad your mother taught you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 350.
Okay, and Lady brings it up to her and is just really grateful and doesn't really say much, but just kind of like. "Meep."
She and the gold disappear, all except 50. You are left holding 50 in your hand.
They never take it. I don't know why. But
Maybe
Charlotte,
the-
can I hold on to this one?
Maybe the gods don't do they don't do tipping up there. You know?
I hope they know it's a nice gesture.
Maybe they're offended by the tipping.
They just
I'll
probably
take
deal in
that back.
absolutes.
Nobody tips the tax man.
Oh,
I
You
would.
pay what's owed
Ew.
and nothing
Oh.
more.
Lady would tip.
Okay. Yeah.
you keep the
I
you
feel
keep
like
the
you
50.
could.
I'll keep the 50. Did
By
you
the
guys
way,
glean anything?
I'm
Yes.
giving you an inspiration for that because that was a cool way to try and figure out the
So I already have one.
information.
Do I get two
You can
inspirations?
give it to
Cool.
somebody else.
Or can I keep it for myself?
You can only keep one, but by the 1D&D rules, you can give it to somebody else when you earn one.
Okay,
You
I'm
should
gonna.
roll for it. Just make us all a number and roll for it.
Okay,
Ooh.
I have it in my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5.
I already
okay.
have one that I haven't used because I keep forgetting.
Okay.
Remember,
we'll
they
do
go
4.
away at a long rest, so
Oh,
use them.
Okay, you got 1.
I don't think Amy knew that. I don't think Amy knew that though.
2.
I didn't know that.
That'd be unfair. You still
So
got it.
that's no, I'm not going to make her lose it, but I'm saying
Okay,
they do
okay.
go away after a long rest. That's my bad for not saying.
Like what
I
can you use them
follow-
for?
So I follow the new 1D&D rules on it just to kind of get used to it, and I like the way that they're doing it because people tend to hoard them, and
Yeah.
there should be something that you use. They either hoard them or forget they have them.
Yeah.
So anytime
Yeah.
you roll a natural 1 on a D20, you earn an inspiration point, which you can either keep for yourself if you don't already have one, or give to somebody else. And the way I use it is if you spend the point before you make a roll, you can do so with advantage. Or if you forget to or you don't, and after the fact, you can spend it to add a D6 to that roll.
Okay. Cool.
It's any
Instead.
D20 check. So
On
attack,
any D20, yes.
attack roll, ability check, saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
you.
Okay. When you settled. Oh, Oz gets the inspiration point. I forgot to say that.
Hey.
I rolled.
What are we waiting for?
All right. What did we learn? What did we glean?
Was there any sort of like a melody that repeated over and over? Did anyone catch that?
There was a refrain. I'm not going to make anybody roll. There was a refrain.
Okay.
So there was a part of
So-
it that actually did repeat.
Does anyone think that they could repeat that?
Can we roll for that?
Well, I think that's the point.
So here's the thing. Does anybody actually play any musical instruments?
A piano.
I mean, I have.
I
have an
mean, their character.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
if
have an
mine
instrument in
counts.
my inventory, so like I guess I have.
Well, it would be on the left side of the character sheet. About I'd say 3/4 of the way down, you should see your proficiencies, and it'll
Mhm.
tell you like your tool proficiencies will list musical instruments if you haven't. So
No,
Ooh.
just pan flute.
yeah, just pan flute.
Pan flute.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, this will be an investigation check,
That I can help with.
which will mean you will have to try and play this instrument and figure out what the notes are. This is not going to be easy.
Oof, okay.
Let's do
Well-
it.
Well, only one person needs to play, so I think to be on the safe side, everyone else leaves the room.
I want a guide. Can I
Well, you
touch
can-
and run?
Well, you can be there if you want.
Oh,
Fine.
okay.
Touch
Why don't
and
you just
run.
fly up?
You do this. Bye.
Well, if the song the entity sang was about 3 minutes, I'm sure guidance only lasts for a minute, so you'd have to be there the whole time, kind of
Okay.
channeling
I
your
mean,
magic.
there was just a refrain, so I would think you'd only need to play the refrain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes. I mean, I guess we'll
Is that
find
what
out.
that means?
This is
Okay.
true.
Scary. Okay,
Uh,
who wants to play? Oz,
I've got
because you
I've got
have
a
the
plus.
instrument?
I got a +7 outside out of game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
That would make sense.
Can I get help on this?
Anybody trained?
For
Well,
With what?
Invest.
I mean,
yeah, he does investigation as well. How would you?
Me
I don't
too.
I don't have investigation.
So
Me
here's the
neither.
thing. You are at disadvantage to try and figure out this instrument, especially if you don't have any kind of like. So the aid action will get you
Flat.
Regular.
it'll be a flat roll. If you have inspiration, obviously.
Right? That's
so
what I was
if
just
the
thinking.
person aiding you has access to inspiration, you can then turn that into an advantage on the roll.
I rolled in that one.
But you have to be like I don't have the little black dot by my investigation, so I'm not proficient. This is so hard.
Because I think it's Oz and Illyria.
Okay.
with
Well,
the
no, I have
inspiration.
one too.
Right,
I-
no, but
Yeah.
I know you have +7. I could roll and use my inspiration just in general if I need to and hope for the best.
I
Well,
also
are
have
you-
I
Are
also
you,
have the Blessing of the Moon, which I can invoke to roll again.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay. So we're at a disadvantage, but you'd get
No,
to
it'd be
roll
flat roll.
again.
No, it'd be a
Oh,
flat
But
flat
roll.
hold
roll.
on.
Yeah.
What
If
if
we're
there's
going
3
by the-
people? One helping for the flat, get it to the flat roll, and then one person helping to give it, the inspiration. So that'd be 3 total in the room.
the aid
As in-
action can only give
Mm.
you the
Oh,
one
mm.
effect.
Well,
Doesn't matter how many
well-
people are helping you.
I like that
Okay.
logic though from Amy. So how about I
Yes.
cast enhance ability on myself to give myself advantage? Would you allow that?
No?
Yes, because that would give you a flat roll, and then with the aid action, I would give you advantage on that. And
Okay.
I'm assuming it would also
Cardia.
be
I'd be guiding.
Cardia's guidance.
So there's Cardia, Charlotte, and Edie in the room. Everyone else outside.
Mhm.
Okay.
I also have investigation, and say things go bad, you need to roll a saving throw. I can at least give you +1.
Okay.
Look at this
Alright,
fucking
um,
synergy, man.
I know we are
Okay.
so.
I'll leave the
I'm
room.
out.
Yeah. Oh, I'll go to where you are. Here.
I'm brushing Vulpini over here
There you
in the
go.
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Keep
hope
it
everything
relevant,
turns
proper.
out well.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay. We should be fine. But I say that I'm gonna roll like 4 nat ones.
No, I think you're gonna go.
You
You're
cursed
gonna roll
it.
well.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Okay. So investigation with advantage plus a D4. Oh yes. So I'm casting. I need to cast enhance ability first. So I'm casting enhance ability. Fox's cunning. So you see her pull out the wand.
Wait, I'm
and
so
she-
sorry. I have one
Hello?
more question. Emboldening Bond says that you could add D4 to a ability check, but that would be an action.
You could do that. Don't waste
That-
that though. I think we're fine.
Yeah.
You think
Yeah,
so?
that's-
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I think it's gonna be okay.
That's good
I
looking
think-
out though.
I was
good
like,
looking.
Sure,
there
this
might
is
be
as good
another
as you can
piece.
get at this point.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Okay,
pretty sure
okay.
Charlotte's
you had
gonna
a
roll like a
bard-
nat 20.
Like, unless you had a bard to throw on bardic inspiration as well, I don't think you can
Yeah.
get any better than
Okay. I was so
Yeah.
ready. I'm so sorry, Charlotte. Continue.
No, yeah, she takes the wand and like the end of the wand touches her shoulder, and you see this spectral fox just form on her shoulder. It's very small, very tiny, and it works her way along the back of her shoulder blade and onto the other side, and then just kind of perches up and then puffs into a million tiny little particles. And she casts Fox's cunning.
That's so cute.
I
this.
love
Just a
it.
million?
Okay, here we go.
All right, do it. Make that roll. Drum roll.
Okay, that's pretty bad.
Oh, 14 though. That's not bad.
I'm gonna roll again. I'm gonna
Oh,
spend.
oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna spend a blessing.
Oof,
I still
okay,
have the
boys.
D4, but I'm just gonna spend it. 'Cause I think this needs to be better.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oof.
Let's try that again.
Would you allow me to dip into my pool and add an extra D6?
What pool?
I have a past life pool, like my knowledge
No,
shit.
that won't help
All right.
here.
I wanted to see
okay,
if
it's
I wanted to
okay.
see if I could.
It's
That
all
was
good.
better.
Okay.
It's all good.
And I got a D4,
Yeah.
which is a 3, so it's a 25.
There we go.
Is that Matt's
Okay,
face
babe.
is like it was a 25 that I needed.
It was a 25.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah!
the exact DC I'm like, oh, you got close. See what this D4 can do. And you nailed
Oh
it.
my god.
You
That's
nailed it.
crazy.
Illyria, you were
Woo!
correct. It was the single refrain.
Yes.
So
See, Illyria's bad all the time. She's
you
He
did.
is
You
pseudo
got
hard.
that right. That was correct. And you play it, and when you start playing it, it is kind of. It sounds more like bells when you play it, instead of like a true piano. But when the refrain finishes, it becomes like a music box. The keys start playing on their own and play the full song. So it literally just kind of, and the top of it starts to spin slowly, and as it spins, it begins to produce water. The water of which starts to, fill the basin. And it fills it with crystal clear and cool water. Now what do you do?
Celebrate a little bit because that was so cool. I know we're not done, you guys, but we should take a moment to
was a-
acknowledge how cool that was. Yeah, way to go, group.
I was a bit
That
close
was-
for comfort, but well done, everyone.
Ozalea
drinks
comes
have-
back in the room.
Yeah. You've done it. Woohoo.
Why don't you remember that? You remember that new spell we were working on, the cantrip? Why don't you use that? This is perfect for that moment.
I was actually just thinking that, Charlotte. So Ozalea can cast at will shape water. So I can transport it. I just don't really see how. You instantly move or train flow water up to 5 feet in any direction.
Go full Katara on this shit right now.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just making sure I'm reading it right. And then you can cause the water to form into single shapes and animate at your direction. This change lasts for an hour. So yeah, Oz would just cast that and be able to.
How much water can you move
manipulate.
at a time?
How much water can I move at a time is a great question.
5-foot cube.
5 foot cube.
Oh, you
Which-
can, yeah.
Yeah,
5 feet of
it's
cubed
10 gallons,
water
I think.
is plenty. So
Mhm.
so now you just have to figure out and separate it.
How do we figure out the gallons?
Have anything?
How much does a water skin hold?
It says at 4 liters, I think.
Gosh, very small.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you click
Give
on it.
me do you have any kind of artistic tool proficiencies?
Calligraphy.
Charlotte and ladies sitting there with the pen and quill.
Forgeries.
Potter's tools, woodcarver's tools. I feel like those.
I'm just saying that's
What
really
is it?
artistic.
I have potter's tools, weaver's tools, woodcarver's tools.
Potter's tools would help here.
Okay. I don't. Let me see what's in potter's tools.
So I'm going to give you you helping not Cardia, sorry.
Ozalea.
Put your pen away. Helping Ozalea.
And I'll guide you guys. That's what I'm good for.
I want
Whip it.
one of the two of you to make a whoever, like it would be an investigation roll. But with advantage. And so basically you understand how to make, pottery and things like that. Understand volume.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're looking at the vessel on top of this statue's head, and between the two of you and shape water, I'm gonna give you
Okay.
that roll.
My investigation is +1. I don't know if.
My
Mhm.
investigation's +2.
Want me to help out?
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
think
she's
so.
already got
5.
advantage, so. And it's just the two of them working this up, because
Yeah.
she's explaining the volume, and then she has to manipulate the water. So,
All right. You roll.
so go ahead.
I
do the
will
roll
try and talk it out.
with advantage and guidance.
Okay, so it's And then D4. Did
I
that?
think that was only a single roll.
Yeah. Did that
Yeah,
D4 not go through?
You need to roll one more
Oh,
time.
the D4 doesn't usually go through, actually. I've noticed.
That makes sense. That
It
makes
will
sense,
show up
too.
on your character sheet, but it does not send to Beyond, I've realized.
Okay.
Okay. So you 11. What was the D4 that you got?
1.
You just hit the DC for that.
Wait, you have it in... Oh, great.
You literally
kidding.
just hit the DC. I set the DC for 12 on that one. So between the two of you, you believe that you have the right amount of water. So you kind of like manifest this, like you're shaping the water and you're kind of shaping it into pottery with the help of Illyria. So you have this kind of like pottery shaped blob of water that between the two of you is like, that should be about 5 gallons.
Okay.
Which you then move over and drop into the vessel on top of the woman's head. The room kind of goes silent for a minute, leaving only the low rumble of the magma moving somewhere around and below you. But there is a click, and the sheaf of wheat drops to the floor.
Ooh,
Great work, guys.
nicely done, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll go pick that up.
Do we just like put it
Hand
in
it to the man?
or-
I think so.
No.
Give him a
Hand
little
to hand.
tip.
Waiting to receive it.
Here it go. Whip. Dunk.
Okay. You could figure out exactly how it fits in the hand. It actually looks like it's kind of specifically... Shut up, Riley.
Good. I just I
Yeah.
didn't do anything. I just laughed.
Yeah, but whenever I hear you guys chuckle, I automatically go back and rethink what I just said. So,
Mhm.
uh-huh.
That's
That's
fair.
my fault.
That's
That's my
fair.
fault.
So yes, you guys have me paranoid now.
Probably Friday's fault too.
It is. It's all of you. All
Mhm.
3 of my games.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Just
you
stupid.
place it
tater.
correctly, and the hand closes around the sheaf of wheat,
Mm.
and the hand comes down, and with a click, the arm holding the sickle pops out, and it's pointing towards you.
All right. I'll take that then.
Okay.
All right. What do we do with this now? Is it her?
Sorry,
Well,
we got a
What
sickle
if-
now. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh? Sickle doesn't
I-
appear to actually come out. Like it doesn't like
Oh,
come
it
off
just
of its
spin it?
hand.
Gotcha. I'll
Oh, okay.
spin it. See what
Let's-
happens to it.
Okay. It does only turn one way. And when you turn it, it eventually goes click. And the fountain begins to make a noise. The music stops and the fountain begins to make a noise. Sounds like stone grinding on stone and gears clicking into place. And the central part of the top of the fountain opens just enough. And you can see it looks like vines begin to grow straight up out of the center of the of the fountain itself, and the vines eventually kind of like interlock and solidify into this tree, this small tree. It looks like a kind of a staff that flowers at the top, and it's just standing there.
does anyone want to touch it?
Is it alive? I'll do a nature check on it.
Yes, highly suggest that.
Go
Start
for it.
there.
I'll give you advantage. Oh, you
Don't
fucking
need
keep- you
it.
keep
Get out of
rolling well.
here. Wait, oh, it's a
Hey.
26 actually with my D4.
It does appear to be alive, though it isn't rooted on anything. But it does appear to be living wood.
This island's scary. Everything's alive.
What the f-
It's so terrifying.
is going on here?
Lady goes up and puts her little feathers on it and says, "Hello?"
Doesn't
Maybe
say
we should play
anything.
the song for it again. I don't know. You might like it.
Did touching it do anything?
If you touch it, it just feels like wood.
I say we play the song again.
Whoa.
Maybe
What
we
do we
should
got to
chop
lose?
it down.
We could sing
Good.
to it.
Chop it.
Yeah.
Like a tree.
Well, that
okay.
seems. I really do. This is where you and I might hit some roads with our friendship, but I'm pretty sure there's they're not insurmountable. But I really like nature and the sanctity of things that are alive. So, let's not cut it down.
Well, it's an option still, though. It's still there. Play the song.
I acknowledge, and your thoughts are valid, and your feelings are valid as well. But do we have any other ideas?
Like I said, we could sing to it. Play the song again.
There's nothing like growing off of the tree. Just
So
a
the
tree.
top of it it's like an intertwining like piece of wood, like a staff. It's got bark on it and things like that, and the top of it kind of like branches off, and it has little bits of flowers, like tiny flowers growing off of it, and little leaves and
Is it like anything I've seen in like from the Feywild before or anything like that?
I mean, there's a lot of like living things in the Feywild. This definitely appears to be some kind of magical thing. It looks like it's a living piece of wood, but it's not rooted to anything. It's just freestanding there.
I'm gonna take out Veliothanale. And I'm gonna place. You said there's like gaps and like openings in it. I'm gonna try and place the sword.
What do you mean gaps and opening?
You said it like.
They're
you say,
intertwining, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there is no gaps though. When it finishes growing, it's one solid piece.
Okay, I see what you mean. I don't know.
So, try and play the song for it, and then if not, I'm just gonna chop it down.
Oh my god! I really hope the song works.
Or we could try to speak to it. I don't know. Does anyone?
Maybe we've like we get this physical manifestation of a tree right here in front of us, but maybe elsewhere in this in this dungeon, in this place, we've like activated something else.
I say we try to sing to it, and then we can move forward if it doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I'll play it
think
again.
Oz and Charlotte should sing together.
I mean, I'm
Do I need to make a check again, Matt?
No,
She
you
is
can replay
proficient
it.
in performance.
You can replay it. You play the song again, and the machine starts to close, and the staff begins to fall.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Is anyone gonna pick it up? I don't know.
In other words, it's like it was just standing there.
Kinda
It
like-
wasn't attached to
kinda catch it.
anything. So the mechanism starts to close and wind back up. So it just kind of like topples, clatters on the ground, falls into the water of the fountain, which is draining, by the way.
Oh.
Well, maybe
Uh.
Lady should pick it up
Uh,
because you're like nature inclined.
I am nature inclined. She wraps the blanket around her feather anyways that she was talking about earlier and picks it up and looks at it.
Okay. It's a pretty staff.
Oh, well, maybe Charlotte can look at it.
She is good at magical things.
Maybe we should like leave this room and do it
Oh.
there. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah, that's true. Things are happening in here.
Let's not tempt fate.
In case it explodes.
Or floods or something.
Pretty much.
Exploding sticks everywhere in Matt's campaigns.
I will.
Jesus.
Yeah, once we're all out of there, I will start to identify.
Okay. All right. So where are you? So you're outside, and you're now currently holding the staff.
Yep.
And you cast the ritualistically cast identify.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is a magic item. It two things. It is literally rooted, pun intended, in nature magic. Strongly.
Oh.
It is a staff of the woodlands.
Ooh.
Holy fuck. Oh,
What? What's
You
that?
also get the idea
Druids.
that it has a presence to it.
okay.
Like a sentience?
Mm-hmm.
Tree. Wow. This
Okay.
is so cool.
I guess once that specific piece of knowledge clicks, she'll... Hello?
You do know that it does require attunement by a
Attunement.
druid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Edie,
Is it? Yes.
I think you're going to quite like this.
Okay.
It's a magical staff. You know, it's got various properties to it, but you're going to need to attune to it to unlock those.
Okay. I think I've got plenty. Yes, I do actually. Perfect. It takes a while, right? We'd have to rest here for a bit for me to attune to it right now.
Yeah, it takes an hour. But this could be really useful. So I think we do actually rest here, honestly.
do a little
Okay.
short rest of some
So
sort.
shorty. Yeah.
Quick short rest, yeah.
All right.
All right. I guess I'll just take it and I'll sit down right here, back up against the wall. And okay.
All right. So go ahead and give yourselves an hour, your short rest, which you can do in D&D Beyond. You can actually just click the thing and you can expend your hit dice if you want that way.
What does that mean?
Mhm.
Like, I'm confused.
So what you would do, and I actually have
So
your
I see the
character
take
up.
short rest button, and I
So
rolled it said roll hit dice, and I rolled
Click
a 4.
short rest, but you would also have to check off the boxes to see how many of those hit dice that you wanted to
Mhm.
use. And then you would click roll hit dice and take short rest. So in this case, so are you down any hit points? Are you hurt? You're at, yeah, it looks like 48 of
hold on.
52.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wouldn't need to spend a lot of your hit dice to do this. I would say
Yeah, I just
don't spend more than one hit die in this. So what you would do is you would click on the short rest. You would click one of the checkboxes for your hit dice. Right?
Okay.
Then you click roll hit die button, which is to the right. You see that?
Yeah, I did
And
that.
then you click take short rest.
Okay. I rolled a 4 and I rolled a hit dice.
Yeah, and it should heal you by 4 points.
Okay. Short
Sean's going
rest.
to use her arcane recovery to get 2 second level spell slots back.
Okay.
Ew.
I was going to say I was about to have a private conversation with Edie, and then everyone else is here.
Stop. Oh my god.
Oh,
Naughty.
Maybe not.
So
you can just have a conversation with Edie if you'd like.
No.
Yeah, why is it always got to be in secret?
No.
We're all friends
Oh, no.
She's shy. She's a shy girl. She can't be talking like. with
That's true.
everyone here.
Edie's not about that. So I'm about to
so
lose my fucking mind.
Yeah, you got blessed with this.
I did.
So you can, if you realize, when you attune to it, you understand the powers that it has. But you also understand that there's only one way that you could speak to it, because you can also feel the presence of something in the state. So if you wanted to communicate with it, you could actually expend one of its charges to communicate with plants.
All right.
Well, it costs 3 charges, I'm sorry, to speak with plants. If you so use, it only has 10 charges, so if you want to use that now, or cast it yourself, I don't know if you can cast Speak with Plants as a ritual.
I might. Give me one moment.
If it can, I don't know if it can be.
I just read it. It gets them back. I didn't lose it, so.
Lose what?
I'm not gonna lose the charges if I use them. Like, they'll come back the next day.
Yeah, but I'm saying you'll be down 3 charges until the next day.
Yeah. I gotcha.
So if you have it at your disposal as a ritual, you could do it that way.
Does not look like it at the moment. I do not. Let me check something really quick.
Like I said, it's only if you wanted to do that now. You don't have to do it now in order to use its abilities.
I kinda do, though. You know what? I will. Yes. I
think it's worth.
A bunch of
I do think.
I do too. Yeah, I'm gonna just do it.
Okay.
Pew pew pew.
So you cast Speak with Plants.
Yes.
What do you say?
She just sort of like tentatively just goes, "Are you there?"
You hear, it sounds like wind rustling through leaves in a summer breeze. And you get, yes.
What are you doing here? How long have you been here?
Time has no meaning to me.
What was the last thing that you did before speaking to me?
Slumber.
Interesting. In the neck already.
I have slept as a seed in winter for a very long time.
I think Edie, hearing it say that, she kind of like closes her eyes and her like hands tighten over it. And she just says, what darkness do you sense in me? And she just waits.
To every day, there is equally both light and dark. When we seek one, we have but to wait to see the other. The darkness in you is within your control. It is up to you whether you choose to see the sun or the moon.
Ada just sort of brings it up to her head. Just,
By the way, none of you can actually hear words. When she's speaking, it sounds like you literally listening to wind passing through a tree.
Yeah, and anybody with high passive would probably see that this is outwardly the most relaxed that Edie has seemed. And then last thing is do you know where you are?
I am here, and that's all that matters.
This esoteric. Okay. Well, and I'll talk this. I'll look up at Charlotte. Well, it talks.
I didn't
I
hear
mean,
it. You-
I can hear it. I was just talking to it right now.
Oh, okay.
Do y'all have a question? Because it took my questions very literally, and
Well, it seems, you know, from everything that we've seen, that if this is a aspect of Alestia in some way, and these people used to worship Alestia, maybe this entity knows what happened here, why the island kind of fell and succumbed to the darkness.
oh, that's okay. What did we?
Well, oh, never mind.
No,
Ask
go
it
ahead.
ask
no,
it
no,
about
it's
the
a-
Black King.
Okay. I'll do that. Do you? I'll go back to the staff. Do you know of? Actually, what do you know of the Black King?
The Black King
Mm-hmm.
was a fell shadow that covered the sun. It was a being who thought it was more than what it was, and in so doing, sought help in a form unpredicted by itself. And when its prayers were answered, destruction followed. It was then that I slumbered.
Ooh.
Do you pass that on?
Yes, I do. Did the Black King abandon you, or did you abandon him?
The Black King was never mine to abandon, nor I its.
Wonderful. What do you back up to everybody else? What does that mean to all of you? Does that mean anything? Does that make you think of anything?
Hmm, prayers
This
were answered. So. Not really, but it sounds like maybe this Black King has help from some entity.
It's right. I mean, this land seemed like a peaceful land at first, and clearly Alestia was looking over the people, and then the Black King descended upon it, and well, we know the rest.
Yeah.
Did they have a name?
Oh, I'll ask. Back to the stuff. Do you have a name?
You.
Would you like to share it?
My name is an ancient word, spoken at the dawn of creation, at the end of the age of chaos. My name is Shalisaralai, which means grandmother's wisdom.
Fuck me. Edie almost drops the staff. Edie absolutely almost.
You okay there?
Yeah, just fine.
What's its name?
Share is Sardalai?
Here.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
I
Yes.
will put it in
Maybe Sherry?
Discord for you.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. Of course, Sammy's gonna be like, can I get a spell check on that?
Well, yeah, you made me do it.
Yeah, phonetics is just absolute. Oof.
Well, I don't. I purposely don't make it that easy because I like my crazy names.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Jeez.
not how that's spelled. That's just not how that's spelled in my head. That wasn't the consonant that my head started it with.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Shalasar Alai.
Did Edie have a look of recognition on her face when she awaited that response?
Not that I noticed. I didn't recognize the first name, but I definitely reacted to. I'm assuming that it gave me that name in Druidic Primordial, and I'm
Plant.
assuming that the
Plant.
whatever it is.
The word itself is both appears in Druid speak and ancient Eladrin.
Okay. All right. So
It is literally basically the foundational language, the same words that named everything that exists.
yeah. So you see that it says its name, and you kind of see the like translation. I think you as a scholar would know of like, okay, figuring out what the word means. And then you see that she like looks at it kind of in horror at that point.
Something wrong?
Just unexpected.
I mean, the name to me, it sounds very familiar to Ashardalai, which is the name of one of the continents, right?
Oh, that's very true. I didn't even think of that.
You know, Ashardalai, Shalisaralai. It's similar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess when the continent was named, and if this is from the dawn of creation, like the staff said, then
Yes, the words are.
that would make sense a little bit.
You can actually
Maybe
give
ask-
me a history check to see if you know what Ashardalai means.
Ooh, do it.
I'll use a Strixhaven D4.
Sorry.
14.
No.
Both.
Bum-bum. He sort of like is like, okay, conversation's over.
Oh, but
no,
I
no.
feel like we should.
Do you have
expound-
other things to ask? My brain went blank. So if you have things, please say.
That's fine. I just think maybe we should expound more on the Black King. I mean, it knew a lot about him, but it wasn't very specific. So maybe if we ask it specific questions or something along that, like,
We think this island's cursed, right? You've mentioned that earlier.
yes, it's
Oh,
cursed.
that's true.
Maybe they know how to undo the curse, and through that they can tell us what to do.
Yeah, something along the lines. Or like who helped the Black King, or something like that.
Did the Black King have any help?
Yeah, like who answered the prayers of the Black King?
Who was he praying to?
Yeah.
That actually is a good question. Who is he praying to, and who answered him might be two different answers.
I think maybe we just need to know who answered.
Okay. Do you back to the staff, do you know the curse that lays on this island? Do you know how to break it?
There is no curse on this island. but the result of one who cursed it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. That is technically a difference. One. That would make sense why the ghost said that we can't take the curse. Right? Am I making this up? Somebody said that we could not remove the curse. Because there
Yes.
technically isn't a curse. It's.
So just now there's the after effects of the curse. So the curse is over, the curse is done.
And this is
There,
what's
But the-
or
remaining.
maybe it was
If a curse was powerful enough. If a curse was powerful enough, necrotic or just dark energy.
wait, so the curse
It
maybe
could-
it wasn't on the island, it was on something else. It was on a being or something along those lines. And it worked, so the curse was done and it's not there anymore. But the power of the curse that
Well, I think you just
maybe
answered. I think you just answered the question. Perhaps when the
Mhm.
Black King prayed, he got what he wanted, but he was cursed in the process, and then he came to the Isle of Tyrants and subsequently cursed the island as a result.
just his presence is killing the island or the presence of whatever is cursed. Yes.
Hmm.
Ask it about who answered the prayer.
Who answered the Black King's prayer?
Now that is a good question. The heart
Oh, now you have an attitude.
and the
Interesting.
voice don't always agree. Where spoken word was cast, the heartstrings chose differently. The Black King sought aid from the Lady of Chains and wished to rule this island. But in his
Doesn't
hatred,
great.
another heard the call. The
Oh.
architect of destruction answered.
Oh, architect of destruction. Can you ask
My
if,
man, oh
if
my
the-
god.
if the Black King has a true name, or if it's just
Ooh. What is the Black King's true name?
Never spoken.
Oh, that's even scarier. Ooh. So who do you know which god cursed him? Was it the lady for not
I would
truly
assume
choosing her, or was it him for the reckoning of arriving?
I would assume the one that answered.
The question was asked. The answer was given. There was no curse, but a
Oh.
bargain sealed and paid for. And the island paid the price.
Bargain.
How much do
What
you
was the
relay to them? Do you
bargain?
relay them like verbatim what it's saying?
This time I don't think I relay. I don't think I relay
Well,
verbatim.
how much up to this point did you reveal? Like, did you mention the Lady of Chains and the Architect of Destruction?
This point, absolutely, I would have anything that would have been like a buzz thing that was like that.
If you
The
make
Lady of
those
Chains,
references
Architect
out
of
loud,
Destruction.
yes,
Absolutely.
if you share them,
yes.
anyone with knowledge religion can actually make a roll. And if you have it trained, you can just one person with the best can make the roll with advantage.
I'm trained.
Anyone
Go
else
for
trained?
it, baby.
My
Religion.
ED is
Not
I
Mhm.
think.
Not well.
Okay. So if you have two people
Yes.
doing the aid action, you can do it with advantage and to make that roll.
18.
Nice.
Did you say 18?
Yeah.
Okay. Clearly, easily the you already determined that Ormagon was the one who actually picked up the phone and was like, "Hey, you need something?" And the result was the creation of this volcano. However, the Lady of Chains is a more of a kind of a
Cheap vengeance.
looser reference to Tirak, who is the inspiration of subjugation, the jailer. So what it sounded like is this Black King was looking for aid in subjugating the people of this island and taking control. But it didn't go as well as he thought, and more than likely he had rage, anger, and a will for destruction that he wished upon these people. So while he may have said, "I want to be in charge," Ormagon is like, "Cool beans." Showed up, volcano happened, and here you go, you're now in charge because everyone else is dead.
What was the part that Edie didn't relate to us? Like, is that so I know which part to erase from my mind?
The only thing, I think she just would have changed up the verbiage around because what was it? It was for services paid and rendered is what it is. So it was an equal exchange and it was closed. He essentially did a deal. So like it's
The
going
bargain
to
word?
be
You
it's just
referred
going
to
to be
bargain word?
more it'll be more of like that he reached out to that's when I'll drop the name and but instead the Ormagon answered him, and in the answering it was you know like it was an equal exchange, so like
Like a deal?
everything yes, like the Black King went into an arrangement with Ormagon himself, apparently.
What was the arrangement?
Power,
Oh,
I'm going to guess.
that's a good guess.
As clerics, two of you know, just because you reach out with a question doesn't mean the answer that you get will be the one that you expect. But it will generally be to the letter of the request. So what the grandmother's wisdom is saying is that just because you speak aloud what you want, your heart is what's going to really ask the question. So what it sounded like here was this Black King wanted to rule this island. But
He wanted
he despised
subjugation.
Yes, he despised the people on this island to the point where he wanted to see them destroyed in his heart. So Ormagon showed up, destroyed the people, thus leaving him in charge to rule the island all he wanted. So the prayer was
a little
answered,
bit more than he wanted it.
just not exactly in the way that he wanted. So this Black King basically reached out to Tirak for aid, but got Ormagon instead. Tirak's not home right now, but if you leave a name, number, and a brief message, I will create a volcano at your location that will destroy your enemies.
Beep. Wait, so is the Black
Press
King
1 to
still
accept.
alive?
No,
Is he
Wicked,
still
I am not
king?
using that analogy.
I'll go down. I'll ask, is the Black King still? I guess we will go with the word. We will use the word live. Does he remain here on the island?
Yes, the Black King rules over what he was given.
Ooh.
So maybe if a Black King, then the island may be able to thrive once again.
Is he the volcano?
I think the volcano was aftermath, like it was a form of destruction.
The volcano is the Black King's wrath.
Oh, Passion's bleeding eyes.
You cannot kill an island. The Black King is forever bound to this place. And the volcano is his rage.
Okay.
Maybe we should.
I relay all of that. So what are we doing here then? What do?
I don't think
mean-
there's anything we can do.
There was a door over there. Maybe we could.
I mean, we came in here, if you remember, because we were surrounded by lava, and we thought if we go down, we can maybe circumvent it, come up on the other side, and then get back to Robert with the lanternweed pods.
And there is
I mean-
still a treasure
true.
in here that I was looking to gather. So
Yes, that's. Yes. Those are all still things that we are doing.
Aria, do you know what kind of treasure you are looking for? Like gold or like jewelry?
not a clue, but I feel like once I find it, I'll know.
Right. Okie dokie.
Okay. All right. Do we
The
have any
treasure is-
more questions? So sorry, Charlotte.
No, you're alright. It's fine. I was just going to
What
say,
does... Sorry.
Remember, this spell only lasts for 10 minutes.
oh, you go, Bill. It's fun.
No, you go first. I just had one
No,
more
you-
question.
No, you go.
No, you
I
hang
just-
up.
Do staff know what the Black King looks like? In case we meet him. No, to get out.
I will ask. Do you
Black-
have memories of?
The Black King is only now the shadow that remains, a representation of the darkness in its heart.
I see.
All right. Sounds like he's everywhere.
If
So
you
the
remember
scar
what
on this land is really what he is.
Right. And if you remember what the child said when Illyria spoke to it, when we asked if we, how do we lift the curse, it said, you don't,
Mm-hmm.
because you can't.
Yes, exactly.
You muted, Riley?
Ah. She kind of like gives like a little like, well, at least we have a new friend with us, right? And like points
Right.
at the staff.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, is this not the treasure? Because it's a very impressive staff.
I'm not getting the feeling this is the treasure. No.
Lady like leans over to Charlotte. I mean, knowing her, it's like it's not actually treasure. It's like a man's foot or his toe alone. She wants to she just wants to collect like teeth and talons. Have you not noticed?
I think,
And I have both.
no, I'm assuming we're private right now, and Charlotte.
Yeah.
I think Illyria's already found the treasure, and it's the friends that she's found along the way.
Okay, but also maybe a tooth. So let's just watch out for that.
She does like teeth, to be honest. You're right. Hopefully, she doesn't take any of ours.
That's what I'm saying. I watch your back, you watch my back, because the treasure is friendship, and we all have some amenities, you know. Extremities.
Right.
And lady like. So, shall we inquire about the door?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm gonna move over there.
Okay. Let's
I'm
do
guessing
it.
only some of you are actually in Sirenscape, aren't you?
I mean,
I
I
don't.
hear it. It sounds bubbly.
I'm
I
not
can
in
do-
somebody
Sirenscape
just
because
screamed.
my
I
laptop can't handle it.
I know some of you heard what I just played.
Someone just screamed.
Somebody scream.
Scream? What? Oh,
Did you hear it?
okay.
No.
Uh,
Am I still hearing the wind or?
Technically, well, the low rumble, that's the magma.
Mm.
But the
Okay.
further you move away from that, the less that is. And actually, I can stop that because you guys
Is
are
it-
actually.
does it sound like it's behind, like coming from behind the door, or in a different direction?
It echoed.
Oh, okay.
Sounds tend to echo. It's definitely sounded the same as when you that first part where you encountered the ghostly child and what you presume is the Black King.
It
Charlotte,
sounded like that ghost, right?
it did.
Oh, the one.
The one that
Okay.
went through, yeah, in the wall.
I remember that. How could I forget?
The only way to find out is to or no, step through the door, I guess.
Well, let's approach the door cautiously.
All right.
Do we just open it? Do we check for anything first?
these noises? Where is everybody down in here? All right.
We're down here. Hello.
Okay.
The
We might
last,
as well,
remember,
right?
the last door was trapped, so maybe check for those
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Somebody
Here,
check the
here.
traps, yeah.
I can do it. Just give me one. I got a new map. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
The door is not trapped.
Sounds like somebody's coming.
Well, if it's
Oh,
not...
I don't like
What?
this.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Bad vibes.
What? Somebody's coming?
It sounds like somebody is walking.
Oh, I hate this.
I just
Think
hear
they're
the
just gonna
music
open the-
rising.
Maybe?
We're
Wait,
cornered.
so...
Oh,
I did
fuck.
hear a weird. There's like growls and dogs. You guys, maybe I don't know. Should we just like open it, take a little peek, and shut it really fast if it's bad?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Illyria, I think you should do it.
Alright. Let's open the door. Okay. I opened it and I shut it. It was
Okay,
a hallway.
baby.
All I saw was a hallway. Okay, I'll open it again. Okay, yes, it's still a hallway. Okay.
Okay. But
Okay.
before you guys move on, it is now 5 o'clock. So we're gonna leave it right here, standing at the door, and just
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
just for
I'm sad.
Oh my god.
I was getting scared because you guys were getting scared.
Oh no. Oh no.
So I just wanted to play. I gotta say, Virla, your reactions the whole time. You're my Travis Willingham. you have earned that title. So yes,
It's just the spooky music that just made the heebie-jeebies.
right, and like the sound effects that I have at my disposal. I gotta love it. So let's jump back to our RP screen so we can do our final checkouts. I know at least one of you has to go like ASAP. So before we go, I want to give people the chance to do their shout outs. So Caitlin, I know you are going, for the best reasons. You have to,
Yeah,
you
I
have
have
to
a
bail.
nice dinner to go to.
Yeah, and good luck
so-
with that.
Thank
Um,
you. I'm gonna poop my pants.
Don't be nervous, but tell everyone where they can find you.
Yeah, so I'm Caitlin. I make ASMR videos here on I make ASMR streams here on Twitch as well as variety streams, and I also am on YouTube making ASMR content over there. New video yesterday and a new video tomorrow, so you should go check it out. That's youtube.com/ASMR kitten.
There we go. So, Caitlin, good luck. Have fun.
Thank you. I love
Have
you
fun.
guys.
Love you.
And we will
Love
see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So now that we got rid of her, we can sit there and we can talk about,
No,
talk
she's
about
like still
what-
here. She's
Damn
still
it.
here.
Damn it.
Wish I could hear everything.
Become a
have,
ghost.
have a good one. Caitlin.
Bye.
But yeah, so you actually have made a lot of progress. And
Sounds so shocked.
well, okay.
Wild.
Dungeons can go two different ways. Let's compare this one to the first dungeon that I sent you guys through.
Wow,
Sammy.
throwback.
You remember what that was like? It took you what,
Yeah.
40 minutes just to open the first door.
Yeah.
We were scared.
Yes, you were. You've kind of gotten over that a little bit. So you can either move through a dungeon with a quick pace, which you're not necessarily doing, but you've made a lot of progress. You haven't, nitpicked and tried to pick out everything, with the exception of one little fistula thing going on where it's like, this doesn't make sense in this piece of the colon. But yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed at the amount of progress you've made in the dungeon. More importantly, though, you get your hats off and applause for the way you handled that I don't want to call it a trap, that puzzle, because that was a really complex puzzle that I had created,
That was insane.
but it was because of
Ugh.
what the reward was for that.
Mhm.
A staff of the woodlands is no joke.
Yeah. No.
Fucking
That's like the druid's
unreal.
wet dream.
Yeah, and I'm not going to tell you what would have happened should you have failed it,
Why?
because you can
He
still
kills
go
us all.
back and fuck around with the trap if you'd like to find out. So if you would like to fuck around, I will definitely let you find out.
But,
So, but
We
yeah,
literally all contributed though in that thing though.
that's what I mean. It was
interesting
like
about
That
it.
was super
everyone
cool.
played a part. So that was really well done. I was impressed and I was very happy with the result. You guys definitely earned that prize.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I know what Charlotte's next proficiency is gonna be. The piano playing at this point.
Well, like I said, it's I tool proficiencies matter in my game, and they're the one
Mhm.
thing that you can earn with just downtime activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about to
So
be something I'm picking up.
start collecting them skills, my dudes, and
Mhm.
yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. So I like to use that stuff. But yeah, you guys played that perfectly. That was done so well. So I love it. Hats off, and I was very impressed and happy for you guys. But
Yeah, that was really good.
this is where we're going to end today, and I'm gonna make the announcement now because Lizzie is in the chat, just to let you know there's going to be a cast shift. So you guys are going to eventually be losing Miss Amy to Saturdays.
No.
Because
You
Miss
son of a
Amy is
bitch.
going to be
The
heading
Wednesdays, this is.
up a
this is Fridays.
new campaign that's going to be starting on Wednesdays.
Mhm.
So you will not lose this character. It's going to be the same character. It's just the story will continue on a Wednesday stream with a whole bunch of new people, more people from the ASMR community, and one of Riley's friends, a woman that you went
Ginny.
to school with, Ginny.
Yeah.
She's an actress out in LA. So
fun.
so we're gonna have another high degree of role play skill going on out in the on the Wednesday campaign. So, but while you may be
Give her more
losing
friends.
Amy on Saturdays, you will be regaining a Lizzie, and Ilyana will be returning.
Oh boy.
So that there will be a shift coming up, and you know, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, you just break our hearts. It's
Illyria
all
getting more friends is really good, but we're sad.
good. Yeah, that is actually really good.
Yeah,
She
it's
doesn't
like
have to make them herself.
yeah.
No.
I'm like sad because I love playing with you guys, but then I'm also like, woohoo, more friends.
She's in
So-
such high demand. Yes.
We can totally do crossover one shots in the future.
Oh yeah, I
mean,
gotta figure out how to
yeah.
make that work, but absolutely, I would definitely love to do that. I already have crossover happening between a bunch of my campaigns anyway, so it's only a matter of time. You know, like
need
I'm
that.
pretty sure the Positively Shameful band from my Monday night game will play at Charlotte and Ozalea's
Yes.
wedding. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that something
Power
like that will
move.
happen
Wow,
down
amazing.
the road. And
be so fun.
Power move.
you know, and we can have catering done by Illyria.
There you go.
can start my own catering company.
I don't
Yeah, you
know
gotta
what
bring-
an Illyria
Plan.
Cheap
know,
labor
would
is, you know.
make for food, but
Make
You
your
gotta bring
own
pan with you.
labor.
the staff would be interesting. That would be
Yeah.
sure. So yeah, that's coming up down the pipeline. It's going to be. It looks like sooner than later, and we might even have, even more than we're starting off. We have forecast members for the Wednesday game, and potentially more than that. So I'm eventually going to up that to
So
6 because I
exciting.
like to collect these role players. But let's go around the classroom and everyone introduce yourselves and tell us what you did this summer. We'll start with Edie because I always go that way.
I'm Edie. Over the summer, I read. No, I'm kidding. So I'm
Just
Edie
one
here
time?
today, and at band camp, I didn't go, but I heard that it was really crazy. And I am Edie here today with the Chaos crew. I am also over on Friday night's game with Pirates of the Glass Sea. The girls over there. I am Bryn. And if you still haven't gotten enough of me, you can watch me tomorrow, hopefully, back with For Shame Not Honor in their level 19 campaign that I just got dropped into. A bunch of shit
Damn.
is happening. It's been a lot of fun. Some people are sick, so we might not be on, but we might. You never know. Other than that, I think we've got something else coming down the pipe, which I will know more about next week. You can check me out over with my streams over on my own channel, Rage and Be Brights. We've got writer's blocks, and on Thursday we've got Hearthside chats where we talk about all of the craziness that has happened over the weekend.
And this weekend had some more crazy than normal.
Ooh, lots of it.
All right, and I'm gonna throw it out there. Tell us, Virla, where can they find you?
I have Instagram. It's Virla.Louisa with an E at the end. That's all for now.
So go check that out. And that brings us to Kadia.
Hi.
Riley Rose.
Scared my cat for a second. Hi, I'm Riley Rose. I'm a variety streamer that does a lot of cosplay and ASMR and gaming and just chatting and stuff. And I have a YouTube and Patreon, and I just released a video on Patreon that is the worst eye exam you've ever had in your life, but in ASMR. So I'm very excited about that. So yeah, that's me.
That's funny.
If it has mean Riley in it, I'd love it.
Oh no, it's like indifferent, Riley. I
love
feel
mean
like
Riley.
at the beginning, I think that you're here for a tooth exam for a good chunk of it. So
Oh, and it's an eye exam. Okay.
yeah, yep.
No, this is the Board of Health, and I'm here to check your credentials.
Oh geez. Oh god.
You're one of those Florida nurses, aren't you?
I am. Honestly,
God.
I wouldn't
Oh,
show this, but I'm really proud of it. This is my eye chart.
Nice.
So, again, if you guys need contacts, let me know. I don't have any, but I'll find some.
All right. All right, Amy, you're up.
Hello, I'm Amy, and you could find me. I make ASMR, mostly role plays, sci-fi, fantasy inspired on YouTube, Amy K
Very good.
ASMR. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram, Amy K ASMR.
All right, go do the thing. Show some love. That's what we're all about here is love. Speaking of love, Samuel, why don't you take
Hello,
it over?
darling. You can find me on Instagram at Sammy by the Gram. You can find me on Twitter at Sammy on the Bird. You can find me, Matt, Hannah, and Vela, and one very Jinx ASMR next Sunday over on Bridges and Brigands, where we'll be starting episode 1 of my good friend Jordan's campaign over on there. So you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, that was a shock to me. I didn't realize, like, all of a sudden Cryptic is Jinx is in there. So that's Cryptic Jinx ASMR who's joining us on that, who will also be joining us on the Wednesday game as well. So
Yes,
So
and I
she-
believe we also have Kayla from
Kayla,
Fridays
yes.
in For Shame as well. On
Yeah.
that is going to be
that's
my
a chaos.
gosh.
I'm looking forward to that.
chaos stream.
So if you want to see Matt play some D&D and not be behind the screen, you definitely got to check that out.
Yes, I will
That's
only be
fun.
playing one person this time. For a change. So yeah, check that out. I'm looking forward to that. We have our what was it? 0.5
Yeah, I got a
session
0.5 tomorrow.
0.5.
Tomorrow.
So we're gonna solidify things, get everything going, and that's on the 19th, I believe, is the first actual game,
Yeah.
which will be
I
streamed.
just dropped the link in the chat for the
Cool.
Twitch channel if
I'm
anyone
so
wants to check it out. Drop a
excited.
follow.
Yep. So yeah, I'll have to make sure that I'm hosting it so that people that end up coming to my channel will go to that one automatically. So I'll do that. And last but not least is me. I'm Matt. I am RPG Role Positive Gaming. I love D&D. I love playing D&D, and I love telling stories with all the people that I get to tell stories with. And I just keep collecting more and more of like these talented people to play D&D with. So it's, you know, it's been
Like
kind of
Thanos.
a blessing. Yeah, I saw that, Lizzie. Thanks. I'm the Thanos of D&D. I don't know what that means though. Am I eventually just going to be like snapping a finger and half my cast goes away? I don't want
Well,
to do
you
that.
have the power to
Well, that
do
did
so.
hap-
You
that
could be
did
like
happen
alt
once.
universe, you know? You can be like an
Yes.
alternative universe where he's a DM but can kill anybody in his campaign with the snap of his fingers.
It's Role Positive's What If
Yes!
series of comics.
Yes!
The What If
Oh,
Role Positive
man.
Gaming. So yeah, I'll take it. I guess I could be Thanos. I'd rather be Tony Stark though. Can I be the Iron Man?
No,
with the,
you can't.
with the,
Sorry.
you know, I'd be like,
Lady
I'm
would also
Matt.
be Groot. Lady would be Groot. And I think we need to figure out the rest of who everybody would be.
like, I am Lady.
But
That's what I'm
again, it'd be
saying.
like, I'm Lady. It's Groot when he's like a baby.
I
Aw.
am Groot.
Lady.
But yeah, I love D&D. I make D&D content. I'm literally trying to produce physical D&D products in the form of my campaign setting. So I'm going to be writing that. So just to, you know, piggyback off of that, I have my Ko-Fi set up. You can see the link down below. You can see the first goal. It'll be voted on by the community. So which one I do first. And at this rate, it looks like it's probably going to be the Quatling. I'm guessing will be the first one that I write, but I'm going to be doing up the player primer, so you'll get like the history and culture of each one of the species that exist in my world that are specific to my world, like the koala. So yeah, once I do that, it'll all that money is going to pay for what I need to get it done. I'll be doing most of the writing myself, but I'll be getting some help from actual writers as well as some artwork to be put in this official document. So if you want to find out more about that, you can check out my Ko-Fi, and even more details are listed on my Discord. So if you haven't done that yet, join the Discord, become part of the community and family there. And man, it's growing. It's going fast. So
Do we know the Ko-Fi link? Because it's not a command and it's not in your social command.
my wife was going to set up a command for it. Hasn't done it yet, but if you scroll down below on my about, there is a button for the Ko-Fi, so you can click on it right there. So it is there, but the wife is going to be setting up the command and all that stuff. She is taking the reins on it, so she's running with it, and I'm going to let her do it.
We love Ange.